ticket to nowhere. Come and fly away with me tonight. Can you stay till the morning? Can you tell me that everything's alright? Lose my mind and I'm falling for you. I get up, I'm in need of us too. Got a ticket to nowhere. When the fighting is over, it goes on and on and on and on, on and on and on. It goes on and on and on and on, on and on and on. In your eyes, on your body, you don't have to tell me you don't care. I just need you to hold me. I just need you to show me anything. Lose my mind and I'm falling for you. I get up, I'm in need of us too. Got a ticket to nowhere. When the fighting is over, it goes on and on and on and on, on and on and on. It goes on and on and on and on, on and on and on. It goes.
Got a monster inside of me, you better watch out. If your enemy's a road ahead, a full prophecy to be the greatest beast the world has ever seen. I feed him every day like the bones clean. I feed him all the hate and he grows me. And he gets caught real big, pissed off quick. And if you cross him, you might drop dead. Metaphorically, of course, settling the score. Never getting bored, loves of blood and gold. Always wanting more freedom from the source. They don't really listen until they feel the force of blood in. If you start shit, you be hard-lived in the darkness. Torn apart quick, you left scars ripped. You be chewed up and discarded. And this world ain't bright, won't accept it. Negative energy, I expect it. Once it's in your mind, it's infectious. So fight for your life and reject it. You better give me space, I'm protective. My adrenaline spikes when I'm threatened. And if you stay in my way, I'm aggressive. Cause when there's no exit, I'll kill when I'm desperate.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. If you're in Florida, I hope you're doing okay, by the way. That hurricane ain't looking that good. And apparently, I haven't kept up. I saw like there's a second hurricane forming or something, either in front of it or right behind it potentially. It makes so much wind. It's just like spiraling out of control, dude. So hopefully you're doing okay there. But how y'all doing? Welcome back. We got class buffs this week. I didn't even get to play them yesterday at all. I want to give them a try, man. I need to hop on a paladin, slam that big bong hammer, because Sally seemed to be having a lot of fun with it yesterday. I also got to get a full list again of everything that got buffed up. I really need to start pinning them somewhere, don't I? You know what I need to do? I need to start pinning them in like, probably in Discord, like all the new class stuff, class changes, just so I can find it like this. That's what I need, man. That's what I need in my life. Where do I find it now? Scrolling. Did I scroll too far? No, I don't think so. Scrolling. Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. I found it. Yeah, so everything got buffed up or nerfed up. I need to try some of the different hero specs, man. Blood DK San Land got buffed up. I heard that one is not going to be that good based on like Death Knights that play the game pretty regularly. They were like, you know, it just does not have the defensive value. It's all right. It's just like not quite there. Not quite what people really want. But how y'all doing? Oh, that's loud. Wait, no, I'm moving the wrong thing. There we go. Hopefully I don't make myself too quiet. Or too loud. How you guys doing? Welcome back. I want to check out some of these new things. I also want to get a key down on my rogue again. What key do we start with? What's up, Shane, by the way? Hope you're doing, my guy. Yo, what do we start with for the day? Outlook key? A SAS key? What do you want to see, man? It don't matter to me. Don't make a difference to me, dude. Hey. Also, I'm not feeling 100%, dude. So maybe today will be just a short stream. I don't even know. I don't know what it is, man. Every time I age up, dude, every time I level up IRL, I don't ever feel good. Pugs be toxic. I'm taking a break for a while. I don't blame you, dude. I don't blame you. Yeah, pugging, I think they need to maybe cut back on like the difficulty of like affixes or keys a little. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like when you're pushing 10s and above, sure, let that difficulty scale up. But I think they need to reduce the difficulty on like, just to let players get the weeklies, man. Because just to get mythic gear from dungeons, minimum you need to do is a +10. Like if they change it to a +9, I think you're gonna have a much easier experience. And I feel like, because right now, like, people are not taking it unless you just got like a PhD in these dungeons, man. It is wild. There is a pretty steep curve to just get in. And like pugging, it's just, yeah. Good to get, let's go, dude, let's go. How about Assassin? I'm down. I need to play that more often. Well, yes or no. Normally I play Assassination for ONYXIA because we were progging, but I tried Outlaw yesterday. I actually do more boss damage. I just don't pad on the little grubs, but I do a lot more boss damage. So like, I don't really know if it's that much worse. I actually think just playing Outlaw for that fight might be the play, because like the grubs get deleted between our warlocks, between our 2 death knights that are breathing during the grubs, the warrior. Like, everything just gets nuked. I don't even know if I'm needed at all. So, you know what I mean? It's just like, why do I exist then? I don't think I even need to be there, that key. Also, hold on. Before we do that, do I have enough though? Maybe. Nah, we're just gonna go farm. I was gonna go optimize my gear a little bit, up the item levels of things, but I don't know if I'm there yet. Not yet, at least. Happy birthday! Thank you so much, Christian. Thank you so much, fam. Thank you. Yeah, dude. Every time I age up, every year I age up, I just get under the weather, man. I just get under the weather. Right. So I'm under the weather today. Might be because of the atmospheric pressure with the hurricane and all that, but I'm kind of like feeling like almost like I got a fever or something. Like, check the temps. So I'm chilling. It's just like in my head. I swear to God, it's just in my head. Oh yeah, I never picked my stuff. I don't have anything good to pick, man. Tonight we're gonna be going in and doing a heroic, quick, clean sweep. Hopefully I can pick up a Void Reaper's contract, because if I don't need that, then I'm Gucci. Then otherwise I'll probably pick up like a helm or a back piece and I'll catalyze it and up it, whatever. Happy birthday, buddy? Yeah, today is my birthday. Yeah. We age up, boys. We age up. Alright. I forgot that I still had bolts. I don't think I'm timing a Necrotic Wake unless it's in a puck group, man. I don't think it's happening. I just don't think it's happening. I got lucky on a group batal, but City of Threads I think is where we go if possible. City of Threads, that or just get a 10 done, man. I need to get a bunch of 10s out of the way. Only got a few of them done so far. Is it only sieges? 11 Grim Batal? That doesn't sound like fun in the least. Wait. Maybe we do this? And Chance and Necrotic Wake 10? No, they already picked up a guy by the looks of it. Picked up Marksman? Okay. Alright. I just saw the composition. I thought, maybe this is actually very doable. Like, Fire Mages get buffed up. Actually, I need to play my Mage some more. I need to start playing that thing some more. Arakara, maybe? Let's just sneak into an Arakara. It's an 11 Arakara. Like, this is as good as it can get. As far as skis are concerned. There's a Dev Evoker, so we should be able to get a lot of burst damage out. Frost DK, also lots of burst damage. That's pretty good. Happy birthday, Dallas. Hope you have a good day so far, man. I always get sick on my birthdays, man, so I'm feeling under the weather. But otherwise, I'm having a good time, man. Otherwise, I'm feeling good. Appreciate ya. Doing good, boys. Doing good. We are vibing. Do I want to do another Dawn? I did Dawn yesterday. I'm a camp out, scout out a key that I'm looking for to get a upgrade. Happy birthday, buddy. Appreciate Shade. Appreciate my man. Yeah, I'm gonna scout out to see if we can get a either a very solid, very hopeful Necrotic Wake, or City of Threads, or just get a tent done if I can't find one. But I really need a City of Threads, like a decent score city. Like if I time this and I time this, then I can just push everything to 11 and my score is gonna go up. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be real nice. I'm actually surprised I haven't timed on 11 yet. I almost timed 11 Dawnbreaker. It was going swimmingly, and then the tank decided I'm not gonna press a defensive here. I just feel like dying. Like it's a big tank slam on the second boss, right? The big circle thing, and it was like, my guy, all you have to do is face the boss, don't turn your back to him, and press the defensive. He didn't press the defensive. So it's like, okay, as long as you're facing him, at least your active mitigation will hopefully keep you alive. He decided to leap last second, which turns his character's back, exposed all the way to the boss, and then gets smacked on his butt cheeks and dies instantly. Don't, as a tank, never show the back to the boss. Like, show the sides, all that. As a Demon Hunter, don't leap out like that. Especially when a big hit is about to hit you, because if your back is turned, I guess for that one, I could see actually how a player would, like, look at the ability and not think it's like a, like you need to be positioned and facing it or whatever. Because it's like, oh, it's a circle. I guess it just like strikes me. But it's like, it comes from the boss, hits the tank directly. It's like a line. And if in that line you have your back turned to him, you're dead. Yeah. Yeah, but it was still like, I don't know. It still tilted me, man. It tilted me. I can't help it. I mean, mad. I'm angry. City of Threads, yo, get me in that, dude. There's so many. There's not a single melee. I'll be the melee. I'll be the kick. I'll be the rogue. We got a lust. We got a B-rep. I picked up a balance thread. Okay, actually, but you guys have kicks. Okay, with a shadow priest and a boomkin. I mean, is there a lot of kicks in the dungeon? Probably not. I'm gonna assume not, but like a lot of people will just pick up a second B-res though. That is the safer play, I think. Man, if now I wish Blizzard gave rogues like a lust or a B-res, dude. Imagine how much our stocks would go up as soon as that happened. They ain't doing that though. They ain't doing that. Assassin the easiest rogue spec. Out of all the rogues, I won't say any of the rogues are easy, but yes, Assassin say is the easiest out of the three. All you have to do is maintain your dots. You have a very straightforward burst rotation. As you burst in single target, you cleave everything around you, so it's very straightforward. Yeah, I'd say if you are getting into rogue or just want to give it a try, you know, dip your toes, get your feet wet, this would be the best spec to start with. Easily. Unless you just like, I don't know, you gotta give the other two a try, because some rogues have been playing the game for a while, like they may not find assassination like really fitting them, but they might find like the uniqueness of managing cooldowns and subtlety really fun, because like rotationally subtlety is very simple, but that cooldown management is a lot. It's a lot going on. It's a lot of like mental power to figure out, okay, well, how am I going to allocate all those cooldowns, which can change depending on situation. Or it can be very straightforward in a raid fight if everything plays out exactly the same, because it's like a script, but like you gotta follow the script. But yeah, Assassin would be the easiest one though, between that and Outlaw, because Outlaw is just like cooldown, management, buff tracking. It's a lot of track. It's a lot of tracking. Am I really having a hard time finding a... I could do a Stone Vault, because I do have my weekly for the Stone Vault. Okay, I'm actually gonna look, dude, because I feel like sometimes I'm just seeing 9s and my eyes glaze over. I'm just trying to look out for like 10s. But like 10s that are almost like made as a group. I should just start joining whatever I see, man. Anything that is my key that I'm like, oh, I actually could use. Batal 11. Good luck. Good luck. Double enhanced Churna. That sounds like fun. Actually, if I were to join in as a melee, I imagine that won't actually double melee probably is not gonna, or triple melee is probably Not gonna be the healer's favorite key. Is there so many paralysis, dude? They're just looking for one more guy, and I'm like, dude, that's an easy key to jump into, but I've done so many paralysis at this point. I feel like failed and non-failed. I feel like I've spent way too much time there. I need like time away from home because paralysis is starting to become a second home at this point. I just need like a different scenery, man. A change of pacing. An Arakara trinket would be wonderful. That would be great. I don't know if I'll get in, but maybe. Cydia threads, that'll be wonderful. That'll be great. Miss, I feel like I've done so many miss. I can't even get anything good out of that either. God, more siege of paralysis, dude. I swear to God. So many paralysis. So many. And also this week I gotta do more leveling, man. This is a great time to level characters outside of the 20th anniversary because there's a pretty decent bonus. Time walking, Darkmoon Fair, overlap it together, just literally spam dungeons and you're gonna be max level in no time. It is crazy how good it is. It is ridiculously good. I feel like every Necrotic Wake I send up for, I'm just like, oh no. Do we see the second boss? Or do we fall apart before that? Because I feel like that's what a lot of Necrotic Wakes have been. Either do we see second boss, do we kill the third boss? Or do we just fall apart before the first boss? I feel like I haven't seen a lot of good Necrotic Wakes. It's a cursed place. It's a cursed key and I don't like it. No. Out of all the dungeons, how do they have Necrotic Wake? What's up, Jordan? How do they have Necrotic Wake be literally one of the best dungeons, one of the easiest dungeons to run that everybody were constantly rolling over on the beta? Like, it was actually like, oh, hey, I just wanted to have an easy dungeon, have an easy run by it. Let me just dive in somewhere where I could test out a new build. Necrotic Wake was the play, that and Tyrna. Literally the best dungeons if you just want to try something different, play a different class you don't normally play. Because it was almost a free dungeon as long as you did some core handful of mechanics. Core, a few interrupts. And then decided, oh, you guys are having way too much fun and it's way too easy, huh? Well, let's change that, for instance. It's like, dude, I get it. I get it. A lot of players want to play all these dungeons and really challenge themselves, but you gotta get some freebies, man. You gotta get some easy ones. And I did the opposite, the reverse with Dawnbreaker. That one was like, oh, dude, Dawnbreaker? I don't want to do it, but like, what else is there, man? I guess I'll do a Dawnbreaker. There's no other key listed. I don't want to do a Dawnbreaker. And then they were like, okay, you guys don't like Dawnbreaker? Fine, we'll reverse that one. We'll make that one basically free next to Miss Tyrna Sai. Why? And there's still those paralysis that look at me in the face, man. I don't know. I'm gonna look up Cydia threads, dude. City will work. Or is that Arakara? Yeah, let me do threads. See if there's any decent Cydia threads. There's a 10. I might as well join in, dude. I might as well try. Did I miss any? No, I think I'm good. What about Necrotic Wake? Necro. 10. Got this guy. What was this group? I don't know if I set up for them or not before. What is the 10s? Try to see if I can find a key at this point. Like, I'm just gonna start signing up for sieges, dude. I'm not gonna be picky anymore. I don't think it's worth. I really don't want to have to do more sieges, but I just want to get weeklies out of the way too. Oh my god, man, dude. I can't wait until the 20th anniversary. I really was hoping it would come out maybe like next week. It's only 2-week wait, but I would love it for it to come out next week instead. There's so many good class changes coming out. It's just gonna be fun. It's just going to be so much more fun to play every class, especially Rogue. Especially my main right now. I cannot wait, dude. I actually just cannot wait. Like 20th anniversary and all those world bosses, all those catch-up things, the new raid, classic time walking dungeons, all those things are fine. I'm excited to do all of them, but I just am excited for like new class changes, man. That's all I want to see. Yeah, beautiful. Come on, get an actual group. What is this melee stack? Am I gonna get yeeted now? Hold on. Hey, what is this melee stack? Hold on a second. This guy's just like, all right, all melee, let's go, pile in. All we need is a monk right now. All we need is a monk. Actually, the only monk, man. Bring Shaman Priest? I guess we can't have to do Shaman Priest. We need Shaman, I think. Or an Evoker. Hold on. What is this? I feel like I'm about to get yeeted. This guy's gonna be like, wait, I invited too many melee. Grab a Warlock. Hey, we dispel the affix? Yeah, that could work too. That could work too. Can you reflect the affix? Can you do anything with the affix? I need, as any other class, bro show setting for graphics. What do you? Okay, I can. I don't know if you want to like screenshot it, but I'm giving you like a few seconds. Cool. I have it like on a like this. I don't have like a raid setting. There's a battleground tab, but I don't actually have it. Oh, I guess I do have it enabled. I guess it all goes to good. But yeah, that's usually what I play with. And here we go. Why? Here we go. That's all of it. Yeah. Was it City Threads? Yeah. Poison Totem is nice. Oh, it's real good. It is real good. I just wish more classes had ways to deal with it. You know what I mean? Do I, bro? Anytime. Anytime, my guy. But yeah, I don't know. Every time I set the game on like, hey, give me recommended settings, it just like ups so many different like little values for WoW that just like cause little performance issues. So I'm just like, I'm a big fan of just having as much FPS as humanly possible. I know WoW is not like a literal FPS first-person shooter game, but I like my frames, man. I want to get more frames. I like my frames. To bring Venom Totem for the affix? Yeah. Is it Venom Totem? Is that what it's called? It's Poison Cleansing, isn't it? It is Poison Cleansing. Okay. I was about to say, like, have I been called this thing wrong the entire time? Or what? Dude, we got a full melee stack. I love it. That's gonna be fun. Understandable. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. I just always like just the game looking smooth. I don't care if it's all that pretty. I do like it not looking like cheeks, like absolute cheeks. But yeah. Definitely have like a bare minimum of like what I want to see, man. You know what I mean? Definitely have a bare minimum. Is this guy Mechanome? Yeah, he's actually a Mechanome. Yeah, background of a Mechanome. I was gonna say for a second. I never see these guys. Huh. Well, we're ready. This is gonna be fun. Not playing Outlaw, dude. I do feel like I'm a little bit squishy as a sass just because I can't feint everything or evasion literally the world for that extra DR. I almost feel like I should go cheat death just because it's like simpler. But I feel like I'm just gonna be dead all the time. No. Did Assassination Rogues change anything in their builds? That's another thing I want to know. Like the meta builds. Apparently Trickster is cranking. I need to give Trickster... Deathstalker dropped to an A? Oh no! Deathstalker no longer S tier! Oh no! What happened? What the hell? Okay, apparently they're all playing this instead of that. And they're all playing the DRs, which I guess makes sense. Because you could evasion match the DRs. Apparently this is all kinds of twisted. It's like rotated. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Spectre is fine. We got a little leg up here. Yeah, okay. Everything else is fine. Cool. Cool. Okay. Not a lot changed then. Neat. Neat. Oh. I need this. This. Take a sippy. There we go. One more of these. Do I have any better gear? I don't think I've gotten any better gear since. No. I do want to get mythic gloves so I can actually catalyze those someday. That'd be nice. That'd be swell. Yeah, I also need like better trinkets in general. Like if I can get the Mad Queen's trinket, that'd be glorious, dude. All that crit. Oh, and then the big bite. I love it. I wanna get it. Hopefully maybe tonight, because I think we are gonna be going into heroic, just to kill some of the later bosses, and then hopefully it'll be all right. You know what? I like Witcher music, but I kind of want to change things up a bit, man. So if you don't mind. All right. Please be good. Please be a good run. Please be a good run. Please be a good run. It's a melee stack. We should be able to demolish literally all the mobs. Literally zero issue with the mobs.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now you learn the true lesson of the void.
Alright, do we go around? Tell me we go around, right? Or do we go just go? Yeah. Get buffed up, and we go. Your lead. I really need to give him like the lead. Or like the buff thing. Are we just doing this? This seems like a waste. Yeah, this seems kind of like a waste of CDs. That was a waste. I just sent it, but damn. I mean, I guess if we want to go slow, that's fine. I guess that works. Is this magic damage? Yes, it is. Oh, I do feel the DR. I do feel that DR. 20% magic DR. That is good. Oh, wait, that's 20% DR on top of normal DR. Wait, that's so good. Wait a second. Wait, ASUS is insane. Okay, I'm gonna die now. That is so good. Dude, I'm actually unkillable then. If it's on a magic damage and I can't cloak it, but I can just feint it. Actually unkillable. Oh yeah, I can dispel, shaman. There we go. Oh, that crit feels so good, dude. 40%. Oh, gimme. Holy, this feels so nice. I feel like I get all the comp points in the world. I don't even have slice and dice. I'm kind of trolling myself, to be honest. Oh, okay, dude, we're pumping. Actually juicing. Okay, what we'll do is we'll grab the buff afterwards. We'll just nuke this man right here. I'll just send literally everything as soon as I get some cooldowns. Okay, that's unfortunate. I really want to send stuff, but I don't have Deathmark. I really want to Deathmark this guy, but maybe I should. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna do it next pack. Okay, I think I'm just stunning everybody. Doesn't matter. The shaman just made moaning it. Okay, get the buff. Get the buff, get the buff, get the buff. Okay, good. We go. I kind of messed it up, but it's okay. He doesn't need damage. I'm just gonna pump this guy completely. Send everything. Don't have the combo, which is unfortunate, but what can you do at this point? Yeah, this is a little unfortunate because they, I guess, didn't have anything either. I'm gonna die. Not careful. I never even doubted this guy. Kind of trolling. Faint. At least we did really good damage there. It's a lot of pad, but at least it's good damage. Yeah, this is why people should play Assassination. It's just easier. You just go in, put some dots, everything dies. You cleave it. Everything is just gonna melt. Just pad. That's all it is, just pad. It's just sudden demise pad. Oh, that's pad. Wait, stealth? Huge. Yep. Okay, for Kingsbane. I'm gonna try to stack with all the other melee if I can. Okay, instant dispels is not the play, I don't think. Although, wait, did the warrior reflect one? We only got one of those. I think the warrior straight up reflected one. Wait, that's insane if that's the case. Another reason why warriors are broken. My damage is just absolutely non-existent for this guy. Oh, yeah. Getting tank stunned up is not ideal. It's not what I mean to do either. I'm just gonna wait a little. Better Kingsbane coming up very, very soon. Then we're gonna send everything. Okay, we're sending it. I need to stop Kingsbaning or shiving this early. Doing way too early. No pre-cloak. Is it worth? Okay, this is perfect. I'm in a great spot. Perfect bait too. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. That was awesome. I also need to be vanishing more aggressively when I do full death mark. Keep catching myself not doing that. I'm gonna club this. Perfect spot, perfect spot, perfect spot. This is great. Nice. Yeah, my damage was absolutely just irrelevant on this guy. Completely. You wanna kill the... Oh, wait, no. I think he was pinging too many collection dudes.
Not even worthy of the fifth strand.
Sorry for late loss. All good, all good. All good, all good. Oh. Oh. Nice. So this guy disappears. Am I dying to something? Like my health is just low at all times. Also, did I miss my mark? I think I did. Is that, does the guy still have my mark? I swear to God, he was still marked up. The worst part about Deathstalker Rogueman is the markability and managing it. Because a lot of the times it's like it manages itself, but like sometimes you actually have to manage it. And then it's kind of cheeks. 100% is inside, dude. Or no. Or no. No hate. Okay, I have literally everything for this guy. I don't know if Null Slime actually hits him there or not. Hope he does. Or Shiv? No, I don't think Shiv actually touches to him. That's unfortunate. Oh, this is fun though. Maybe I should grab like the assassination rogue trinket at this point, because this is fun. Maybe I should start gearing for that instead. I'll need a lot more gear and a lot more crit before it works, but I don't know. Anything? Nope. Anything? Yeah, all the way down. By the looks of it. All the way down, okay. Yeah, the burst in this dungeon is just like so like short-lived. I don't know, man. This dungeon, like this whole area, this whole like getting the eyes of the queen, it's quick, but it just feels like it takes. It's so weird on your cooldowns. Like, am I the only one? I feel like every time my cooldowns are scuffed, no matter what spec I play, whether I play Outlaw, and I kind of just want to be in stealth and maximize the draw rush, but like the travel time between mobs, I just feel like I can't ever really stay in a adrenaline rush ever. Or as assassination, I feel like if I commit cooldowns, it just dies so fast. It's like, it just feels like it goes by way too quickly. Is it inside? Is it outside? Oh, it is. Okay. So I ran around for no reason. Well done. I feel like we're also behind on time. I don't know what it is, man. Just tuned in. Your rogue taking spec? Ah, dude, I wish, man. I wish. How you doing, by the way, Jonathan? I wish, dude. We are super tanky, but nah. We are really tanky, though. Like, apparently bait and switch is now the play, and together with evasion. So when you pop evasion, you get 20% DR. If it's a magic effect, you also get 20% magic DR. So you can now use evasion just to reduce magic damage by a ton. So you get a 40% DR for magic abilities. You have a cloak. You can use feint, which if it's a magic AoE ability, it reduces it by 40%. So like you have so many defenses, or if you just don't have anything, minimum 20% DR. If they put this thing off GCD for feint, we'll be golden. We actually have to take his class of the world as long as you press your buttons. It's gonna be so good. Also, look at this melee stack, dude. I was like surprised that this man wanted to do like a heavy melee stack like this. But he wanted to, man. It was up to him. I don't even know if I want to pop Kingsbane right now. I feel like I should. I am actually. Oh, I need a heal. I'm gonna probably die. Because I'm not standing in his healy buttons. Okay. That's always fun. Okay, so now I don't have a death mark, or I have death mark, but I don't have the other one. Not for a bit. I think I'm just gonna have to chill and just dot them both up. Somehow I'm doing 1,000,000 DPS. I don't even know how. Like, it's just 2 mobs. Like for this effect, right? For this ability, it's gonna be huge. We gotta drag him over to the other guy. Yeah, keep them together. I'm gonna press evasion. I should take like no damage, except for that AoE. If I get hit by that circle, I'm just dead. It doesn't matter what. Tell you what. I'm gonna actually wait until they do the whole song and dance here. And when they stop doing this whole, like, rushing, then I'll pop cooldowns. Oh, one of them is so bugged. Look at him. Oh, both of them are bugged. Okay, I'm gonna focus on her. Him? Her? I don't even know. They're all bugs. Everybody know the bug anatomy? I don't. You sure both of them are dotted. To all hell. I'm actually gonna just stay in and cloak. They should take like no damage at all. Mostly. Yeah. Oh, what the hell? Okay, they're bugged out so hard. Not anymore, but they were for a bit. Gonna dot him, but then I'm gonna stay back on you. I feel like it's easier staying on this one. The Vex. At least I call him Vex. The frosty one. Feint that. The King's Bane that. Send some cooldowns with that. They die. Out of all the dungeons though, this boss was a joke back in the beta, and it still is today. Like it just feels like it doesn't do anything. There's like one battle overlap with like the spike and the shadow, and besides that, nothing hits hard. And most of survival buffs to the tier set actually, but they also buffered the playstyle by so much in the what is it, in the beta or on PTR. Apparently, like the classic guide writer took a look at some of this. That guy get nuked. Took a look at some of the upcoming changes, and they look juiced, dude. They're juicing them. They're getting juiced, man. It's so good. It's actually so good. So yeah, it's a happy time as a survival going forward. Just not right now, but soon. Soon, TM. You know how these things go. Also, I said no cooldowns there, and I just... Okay, yeah. Yeah, Sasuke just sends 0 cooldowns, and you can just do all the damage. It is a hilarious spec. Like, hilariously good. Kind of busted, to be honest. Okay, now we're gonna send some extra cooldowns. Not gonna use anything here except for Shiv and Mutilate, just to make sure my damage is the max that it can be. And go for a big Invetum. Probably should have banished that too. Look at my damage. I'm doing nothing special. I am literally not I might as well not be pressing buttons. I'm literally not doing anything. And things are just dying. Okay. Ooh, okay, this a Blizz. Don't get me wrong, like Assassination hasn't been like a meta pick for like a while, but at some point, like a silly class is silly. So why can I do all this as Assassination, but I can't even like do decent AoE as Outlaw? Like I'm pressing all my buttons exactly how it's been previous expansions and all that, but literally just don't hit it for anything anymore. And that was supposed to be the AoE spec too. I'm gonna save my cooldowns for the big bug. Big bug. Bug. Okay. I'm gonna cloak it. Just wouldn't take like any damage. So also my guy takes nearby low damage and break into the whole exploration rogue defenses. That's what you were trying to say? I had no idea. I actually thought, I actually took it like face value, man. I didn't know you meant like tank damage. What do you mean? Okay, come on, man. I would agree with you. Tank damage as Outlaw, yes. As Assassin, I can't, like, even if I try to throw, Assassin just does so much damage, you literally cannot throw. The game will not let you throw. They want, obviously Blizzard wanted Assassin to be really, really good. And here we are. I thought you meant like, literally I'm the tankiest guy in the world. And I was like, yeah, I agree with you. The spec is tanky. I didn't know what you meant. It was more of a misunderstanding. I'm not being wholesome. Hope you're doing good, my guy. Went over my head, not gonna lie. Went completely over my head. Like, what did I do here? I didn't set a single cooldown. For some reason, I'm doing 2 million DPS. I sent nothing. I did nothing. And my class is just heading for 2 mil. I did nothing. I literally just put my bleeds and I'm just existing. It's actually kind of frustrating. I'm not even lying right now. It's actually legit frustrating. Because I tried so hard on my main spec of Outlaw, but I could have just been doing this the entire time. Like, what is the point? Blizzard! Uncap Outlaw! And like, all problems are solved. It's gonna be so good. Lust this? Oh, final. 100% lust this guy. Yeah, lust this. And I should have it for a boss as well. Final bosses as well. Okay, now we're gonna go in, do a thing. Faint. So many little debuffs. It's actually covering up part of my screen. I wish I didn't go road there. I'll go road there, but I didn't. I still can get 1D single road. That's my thing. I'm gonna have to get Rupture back up. Super late though. I have a cloak for this next big go. I'm gonna see if I could overlap it with me eating Orbeez. Yeah, we're just gonna have to overlap it. Let me eat orbs. I had price evasion, I didn't need to. We survived though. I'm actually surprised we survived. Yeah, like nothing here, damage-wise. Except for maybe Shiv, King's Bane. Maybe get some damage with it. Get Sippy Cup. And grab that early. Have AMS? Okay. Oi. Oi, oi, oi. Yeah, I didn't do a thing. He said, let me take it, and I just didn't believe him. Now I look like I'm toxic. Okay, we're gonna maximize that faint. Faint max in here. That's Sippy. Oh, faint is perfect for that. You just gotta hit it as he uses it. Okay, yeah. Dude, it was straight up Fury where you're doing all the damage. Fury normally is not the craziest single target. He's doing the thing! Oh, wait, is Mountain Thane back, boys? Oh, I know how to play it now. Mountain Thane. The Thane of the Mountain. Holy, okay, well that's awesome then. Love that. Love that for him. That's sweet. Hell yeah. Okay, we got a Shiv. Super late, but it's okay. I just mostly single targeted this thing. He just melted though. Jesus. He did breathe though. I think that was maybe an overlap. I feel like me, Death Marking, and him breathing is probably just like, it's gonna happen, but we really gotta desync those. We're gonna do both? Might as well, right? I believe. Oh yeah, look at that evasion. I got dotted, but it does nothing. My health barely moving just because evasion reduces my damage by 20%, and then further reduces it by 20%. Did I just mark him? I did mark him. Okay, I'm gonna get casted on, but it's okay. Okay, we gotta do this. Can't stop the bolt though. Oh yeah, the healer's dead. Maybe we can stop bolts. That's about all we can do right now. Next slam is gonna hurt. Yeah, this thing is gonna hurt. That also is gonna hurt a little. Might need to pop a healing pot. No, we're chilling. I should have been Kingsbaiting this guy. Just gotta look at my health bar at some point. Just staring at it like, do I need something here or am I good? Ain't good. Sippy cup. We're still in percent, so maybe we go percent. Percent. Because you could go clear right. Yeah. Well, for cooldowns. I feel like that is so much valuable. Yeah, that's real good. Is it worth crafting champion tier sets? Like, champion, like, catalyzing? I don't think so. Personally, probably not. Ooh, okay. Blind? Ooh. I think I'm getting tagged. Yeah, somebody's hitting me. We can stun him. Yeah, but we just gotta... Okay. This is getting a little silly. I guess they are dying, though. We can go road them. Maybe I should have been doing that a lot earlier. Just go roading him down. Yeah, definitely should have been. Yeah, might as well. I'm not gonna sound like anything at this guy at all. Okay. Maybe I am. Maybe I should. I'm gonna try to not use anything and just send it all on the boss. Just so we can get some value out of it. Oh, I got that guy. Okay. I think we got a DK, man. I don't know what it is. I feel like this season specifically, like having a grip is just insanely nice. Like, I've done so many keys with blood DK, and it's just like every time we don't have one, I'm like, ah, this would have been a great time for a grip. So many times, man. But I don't have tier set. Weak because of it. Tier sets this season are a little bit like, they're not as consequential as like previous seasons though. Like, these are very, very basic damage increases. I mean, I would wait until you get like hero track gear from like the Great Vault or something. I would definitely give it a week. I would give it a week. Or if let's say you can make a 4 set now, you could, right? Sim your character, see how much of a gain it is, and make a decision yourself. In some cases, maybe it'll be better for you. Oh, I don't like that. Okay, that's gotta be pain. Nice. Uh-oh, watch out. I don't like being in a corner like this, by the way. I don't like this at all. I'm gonna press evasion just to reduce some magic damage. Oh yeah, we're really like stutter stepping these. I really don't like how we're stutter stepping these, but I guess it works. So far, so good. We got King's Bane. We got someone to work with for a bit. Blyson and Dyson. I got not a lot to work with. Is that even magical? I don't even know if that's magic damage, to be honest. I'm so bad. Gotta wait. Probably gonna cloak the next one. Yeah, you see this? Like, we're getting super, super close. Which is not ideal. Okay. Yeah, that needs a little bit of help. I almost feel like we should be moving a little bit more aggressively. You know? Maybe that's just my preference. You can be to back up. Healer dead. I think you can res him though. Pretty sure we can. Yeah, we're really stutter stepping. I feel like that works if everybody is on top of each other, but the healer's like doing his own thing. I don't know if I live the next splice. That's my problem. Oh, we don't even get splice. Okay, maybe we actually do this. Up to the tank to just live. Best I can do right now is just literally just load up the boss full of dots and hope for the best. Press feint here and then hope this will be enough. Because I can't even heal. Oh, we did it! Nice! Nice, dude. We'd love to see these, dude. What a good comp, man. All melee, all day. I love it. Sup, Gal? Demon Hunter got a 4 set? Nice. Plus our card trinket? That's huge. From the vault, so hero track? That's awesome, man. That is awesome. Holy. I have to fly all the way back. Oh my god, dude. GG's. Great run, and we did great damage too. Holy, I did nothing. I feel like I wasn't doing I didn't feel like I did anything this dungeon. I just put my dots and everything died. But apparently I topped. I was honestly thinking I would get it carried there. Characters are geared out in 2 days. Let's go, dude. I need to do more gearing on my ults, man. I need to get my time walkings out of the way. I need to get my delves out of the way. I have way too many things to do. Where the heck? Yes, it is. I do get older today. Have you seen some of my Zen Plus builds? Yeah, that's what I'm playing with right now. That is what everybody's playing. It's like, Sudden Demise used to be such a meme. It was like, yeah, I guess you can get the execute some things. And the 10% bleed is alright, but like, a lot of rogues last season played Zoldyck, Arterial with King's Bane and just cleaved. But you had a lot of single target damage over everything. What else do we get here? Plate? I doubt anybody got anything else good, huh? Yeah. A good run. Oh, I'm gonna bail. Neat. Easy 10. What a good dungeon, man. What a good group. I like that. That was awesome. You might build right first week on plus guys cranking. Yeah, it does a lot. Like that's, I think it's because, okay, so Sudden Demise normally is like the play in fortified weeks where you can do a lot of AoE. But when you have fortified and tyrannical at plus 10s, you're always in that fortified mode. It's always worth doing it, just because you basically have soft on, you are uncapped in AoE, and there's a lot of mobs that you can just cleave down. And buffing the bleeds by 10% interacts with Crimson Tempest because that gets buffed up per target count. Garrotes and Ruptures are easy to spread on everybody. You got Sanguinary Blade, which also gets a little bit of value from it with the whole double ticking of bleeds, so the harder they hit, those also hits harder too. So, and also you get Serrated Bone Spikes, which apply passively. So it's like there's just enough in a dungeon for the overall where it's worth not wasting, but sending a talent point into it with a Sudden Demise. Right now it's just worth. Normally people played Blindside and you played mostly like a single target build and you played around that Caustic Spatter King's Bane Cleaves. But like, you don't necessarily need it. Because the Caustic Spatter still does a lot of damage because of Deathstalker's Mark, like Darkest Night. Majority of my damage is straight up in Venom for that dungeon, and that just cleaves everything. It's great single target, and it hits everything around you. So that means like I already have a lot of good single target profile without having to like bolster it further with Zoldyck or Arterial. Although Arterial would have been really cool, it just doesn't really matter. When you could just go Sudden Demise. Plus, you don't need Dash and Scoundrel. You could pick up Poison Bomb here, cutting across with Shrouded. If you pick up Bleeds, you might as well pick up all the other Bleeds. It gotta make sense. It used to be a meme last season though, so I was like super surprised like that's what people played. Because that's not what people played on beta at all. That was not what anybody played on beta at all. Wait, alright. Athens max with all the covenants, or not covenants, factions. That's dope. That's big. Let's go. Hell yeah. Nice. I saw some. Yeah, Sudden Demise are both really good. Rudiment, hey, thanks. Appreciate it. Ugh. My eyeballs after that. Alrighty. So do we do? I really need a better gloves and hero track. I need like a mythic track. and catalyze those. That's like my only tier piece that's kind of behind. Alright, brother, I'll take a TK. Appreciate you, my man. Alrighty, listen to the boys. Let's go and up some of my gear because I was trying to see if I could do some sims on the rogue, see what items I could up. And I think I have some decent ones that I want to up. If I could find the actual Raider IO. Oh, not Raider IO. Raid bots. Hold on. There we go. Wasn't on the drop optimizer. It was like a top gear sim, I think. Pretty sure. Thanks so much, TK, for being a member. Appreciate ya. Thank you. Can we get a hashtag TK, boys? Appreciate you, my man. Thank you for continued support, man. Appreciate you. Love you, bud. So I need like 90 of these. Yeah. It's like a big old... I basically did some sims yesterday to find out my damage, and this is a decent profile. I don't know if I dropped a little. Is that my AoE or single target? I think that is my... Oh yeah, it's because of these two talents. Yeah, it's a little scuffy, but still works. But it still is a 26k DPS increase if I do this. Which is, I need to up this to 639. So I have a 639 weapon. That'd be huge. I need to up this a little. Up this apparently, and up this. Okay, so we'll start with the weapon first. Because I have 2 of those now, so I might be able to get 2 fatty weapons. Look at that. Actually, I think I can. Hold on a second. I have a second one. Yeah, it will just take 15. I think I do it, right, chat? I think I do it, right? I think I get 2 weapons. Hold on. So I need to switch these. Now my KIR build is giga juiced. I got a fat weapon. Hold on, and it's been stats. I burned down. Thanks so much. My context is swimming and my eyes are so blurry. It's CO. I'm gonna go with CEO. How did that sound? Yo, I'm really bad with names. Thank you so much, my guy. Appreciate you. What? Bro! New mount? What is that? It's Zoem, but corrupted by Shaw. Yo! That looks sick! Look at that! I need that tiger. It's I. Your name. I'm so bad with names, man. Sorry. Sorry, my guy. Is it CEO Khaleesi? Is that what it's supposed to be? Or is it supposed to be like, I don't even know. CEO. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that. Yo, look at that thing, dude. How? I don't know, dude. WoW had posted a Cataclysm PTR build, so probably Cataclysm Classic is confirmed potentially. Cho College. Oh, okay, Cho College. Yeah, I'm gonna mess it up 100%. When I see CIO, I don't think of the letter Cho, but College, right? Cho College. I'll try, man. I'll try. Something like that, I guess. I'll give it the best shot I can. It won't be Classic Edition special amount. Yo, dude, that thing. Yeah, most likely. Or 100% there's gonna be one of those for live, one of those for Kata, isn't there? 100%, dude. What is this? Cho'Gall? I guess I can do Cho'Gall. Hold on. Let me go and take a screenshot of that thing. What the hell is that? That thing looks so good. That thing looks insane. I would have loved for that to be a mount that drops from the Shaw of Anger world boss. How cool would that be if that was a mount that drops from Shaw of Anger world boss? That thing looks sick, dude. Here we go. It looks so good. Alrighty. Let me see if I can figure out my itemization stuff. I probably should sim my rogue, right? Like now they got a weapon. See if I can, like what would be a bigger upgrade for me? Right? And that's what I need to sim. 3 combinations. Okay, that's not that bad. Wait, do I have enough stuff? Okay, cool. Yeah, I could do that. Yeah, I'll just sim what I have right now and see if it's worthy an upgrade. Where's the other Venom Edge Claw? Is this it? Okay, for some reason it didn't add it. Can't do the Reaper's contract at all, can I? Okay, so I'm gonna try to see if I can sim those things real quick. See if maybe getting that weapon in main hand, offhand, all that stuff would be an upgrade. We'll try that. Just like DK Project? Probably. Serpent gonna be epic edition attacker, probably gonna be a monk to level. Oh, maybe. I could actually see that. Yeah, I can actually probably see something like that. Yeah, very, very possible. But that looks exciting either way, man. I'm excited either way. That looks sick. It looks sick as hell. Alright, let me do my sim and figure out my gear stuff. But like, yo, we got a decent weapon, man. We got a decent weapon and we have a second one. Right here. And I could upgrade it. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Is it really worth upgrading right now? Because then I have two 639 weapons. And I could do that right now because I have the crest for it. Yo, Dal, if I get a 4-piece skill set, should I go Mungus Bite build or Spearhead? If I get the 4 set, should I go Mungus Bite build? It kind of depends on the content you're doing. I would look up Wowhead builds because they have like some decent ones over there. That or Icy Veins, either one works. Both class guided riders are probably gonna have a better idea than me off the top of my head. But like back in the beta, you didn't really run Spearhead on AoE, but you ran on single target. Yeah, it was pretty good, but it went through a couple iterations, so I don't really remember if it's like good or not. Apparently, doing both main and offhand weapon is about a 3000 DPS increase. There is a potential, it's only 3000 though. There is a potential that if I get Kaivesu weapon at any point though. Hold on, I actually want to sim it again. I want to run it against the Kaivesu weapon on heroic track. What is it called? It's like a Reaper's, right? Yeah, Voidblade Reaper 626. I think 626, right? Yeah, I think it's pretty sure it's 626. What is it? Or am I getting it wrong? I feel like I'm losing my brain. I'm losing my mind right now. Yeah, 626. Okay. So I'm gonna try that. Add the weapon into the mix as a potential offhand. Definitely not a main hand. I just want to see like what it would sim against that current weapon that I have. Yeah, I could upgrade it, but if like if a heroic weapon does more damage or similar damage to actually upgrading another main hand, I don't think it's worth it. At that point, it's all about getting the mythic Kai'Veza or a heroic Kai'Veza. You know what I mean? Tier set, yeah, I have no idea, honestly. Mungus Bite, I would just check the builds, man. Yeah, it all depends on what form of content too, because Spearhead is good, but it's only single target. It doesn't do anything in AoE. Alright, it should take maybe like a minute. I'll keep you guys with me on it. Oh man, that tiger looks awesome though. If they are doing Mr. Pandaria Classic, I don't even know if I want to play Mr. Pandaria Classic. Like, it was fun back in the day. I think I need to play the beta. I need to try the beta for it, see how it plays. But like, I've been meaning to actually start playing Classic at some point. If Mob Classic is actually confirmed, dude, that means we're actually gonna have WoD Classic. Do you know how cursed that is? That's wild. Wait, maybe Mob Classic is what we do play it. I could play Combat again. 8-second kidney shot, red buff, killing spree, shadow blades. That seems kind of nuts. Mungus Bite instead of going all the way down, just say get to bite. I've seen some builds of M+ that don't even pick up bite. They don't even pick up Mungus Bite. They just gotta pick up whatever. All right, so now that we got a 10 city done. Look at that. Chat. Look at that, dude. That's what I'm saying. Look, getting that weapon upgraded in both of my hands is 3,000, but it's 2,000 more to get the heroic version versus a max item level version. That's how good this weapon is with the trinket. So I'm not going to invest my crest to do that at all. Instead, it's telling me upgrade my ring. And then upgrade this somehow. I don't even know how. Or is it haste? Is it not enchanted or something? No, it's all enchanted. No, it's doing something. I think it's just shifting positions. I think, yeah, it's just shifting positionally. Like it makes a difference. Yeah, or if you like, if the performs pretty close. Honestly, just explore and try some different builds, but like the class is about to go through a lot of changes in like 2 weeks. So don't get too comfy with any of the builds you run. Actually, Jonathan, would you recommend him a build based on like whether he changes a bunch or not? Because the spec is about to go through a bunch of changes, man. Give him like a default, like standard build to at least start with. That's like kind of decent for both. You know what I mean? Aren't you only running with Capstone Survival anyway? You can run. From what I saw, you are running Coordinated Assault no matter what you do. That is very, very strong. But I think you can run the Fear of the Eagle. Spear. The Spear Stabby. Yeah, so it sounds like I should just up this and max it compared to other stuff. Yeah, I guess we just gotta hope for Kaveza thing, man. I think we just hope for Kaveza item and we just up this here. Crazy that a max item level weapon is just not worth compared to a weapon with a bonus effect. It's just funny. It's funny to me. Also, it does make me feel bad about this weapon. I mean, I guess it's still going to be in my offhand, but like as soon as I get the Kaveza, I'm literally dropping the item out just to pick it up. It's wild. Alright. I just need a little bit more and I'm capped. Actually, I could probably do like... Is that 1 or 2 more upgrades? Probably like 2 more. Some boots and... What is it, cloak? No, just boots, I guess. Or if I get a couple more of these, then I could... Yeah, up to here at least. That's an option. You done running 10s, bro? I want to get one with you at some point. Like 10s? I could do another 10. Yeah, I was gonna do some alt stuff, but my alts cannot do 10s right now. I can do some stuff. Yeah, if you want to get one done, man, we could try and find something. I'm sure we could probably get in a key where both of us could just join in. Likely. Yeah, if you want to do one, man, I'm down. I'll play Outlaw. That sounds fine. Got a 10 miss? You want to do your miss or do you want to find a miss? Because if you get some score, like, we could probably get on 10 together, just group up. Just use someone else's key, you know? You can find a group. Somebody has just formed in a group, like a solo DPS. He picks up both me and you. I don't know what your score is, but I imagine it's like around that ballpark or whatever. But I have to use up your key. I just would feel bad if like you plug the key in and we brick it. But if you brick someone else's key, it doesn't feel as bad. Although we're not gonna brick. We're not there to brick. We're there to win. Yeah, that's the whole point. We're not there to brick. We're there to win. Yeah, if you want to pass a lead or if you want to find one that works too. Winners. Yeah, we're not breaking. Oh, I ran a ton of T8s non-bountiful on a 558 warrior last night. Do you do? Oh, okay, hold on. Are you doing the thing that I think you're doing, or are you not doing the thing that I think you're doing? Please don't make her play Boff again. Oh, man. Yeah, I thought Cataclysm was going to be my classic. Wait, what's the thing? Okay, don't worry about it. You'll see tomorrow. You'll find out tomorrow. You'll find out tomorrow. But it's like, you can get your caps done while also making... You'll see. You'll see. You'll see. You'll see. Oh yeah, pass me a lead. I'm gonna find it once. I'm gonna find us a 10. Roku? Yeah, me, honestly... Oh, that's a Necrotic Wake though. Do I want to brick Roku's key? Roku will understand. Roku will understand. Me and you both are melee though, aren't we? Siege. I'll try to find us an easy one. Although there's a lot of sieges out there. Alright, Roku. That's gonna be fun. Whoever is our one ranged is not gonna be having a good day. You got Scarner's Grace, let's go! Mythic track! Hey! Hey. Yeah, so this is guilty. So like we definitely wanna, what is it? We definitely wanna time it. But yeah. But yeah, when you see a friend, you invite a friend. It's just how it is. But let's put some real time into that, yeah? Put some real elbow grease into this key. Looking forward to Shadowlands Classic? Okay, no. Shadowlands Classic is a war crime in the highest order. We can't have, oh, wow. It's actually, the group is full so fast. Okay. Well, this is probably going to be either the most bricked 10, or we actually going to fly through this 10, absolutely obliterate the key, and it's going to be the 110 that I needed for just for my own ego, because I haven't been able to time up above a 7 Necrotic Wake. I think I tried so many times, man. So many were so close, and then third boss just absolutely ends our existence. Wicked or Warlock Bog, mix between Death Rattle and Shadow Council. Ooh. That does sound really cool, actually. Shadow Council in particular, I'm a big fan of. These guys are already out here, they're already doing summons. These dudes, I feel like the tank and the healer probably been grinding keys for so long. That's just what they've been doing for like a good bit this afternoon, man. I've just been there like, okay, back to the blender of Necrotic Wake. You know what I mean? I feel ya. Been there, done that, not fun. Get me out of there. Alright. Full on outlaw gamers, boys. I got so many different variations of bro build. I am glad they gave us more talent options to pick from. Look, I know my big ad covers it up, but like, look how big this list is, man. It's popping up above my head. Normally you would barely be able to see it. It's so big. It's so massive. WoW Classic was one step closer to Legion Classic. True, but that means we have to play WoD Classic, and WoD was so weird, man. I think the only way WoD Classic could ever work is if they restore abandoned content for WoD. Because apparently WoD had a lot of content planned, but they just couldn't, not the good time, they had to abandon it. That's the only time. And change the entire experience where we don't go to Dreadnought, don't fight Garrosh, don't fight Orcs, don't even play Draenor, and call it something else, and then it could be a really good expansion. Yeah, if they just change all those things, I feel like it could be really good. You know, they just gotta change the scenery, change the world, change the zone, change the levels, change the abilities, change everything but Gladiator stance, change the name, change the expansion we're doing for Classic, and it'll be great. It'll be great. Warlords. The Lords of War. Just call it Lords of War and we're done here. Is he gonna go small? Honestly, going small here is not the worst idea. Okay, never mind. Just wanted to get some aggro. That's all he wanted, is some aggro. Our demon hunter should be able to pop off, man. This is an uncapped BS here. Never mind, somebody died. I don't even know who. Was it Roka that died? Might have been. There you guys, just throwing flesh everywhere. Ba-da-pa-pa-pa, eat fresh. Throw flesh. Stunning him as best as I can. Yeah, whatever stuns you have for those guys, it would be huge. Oh, okay, interesting. Is he just grabbing a weapon, or are we just going that way? We're just going that way. Yeah, give him the target. We're probably gonna have to start attacking this man. Or no, we got some targets. Got fresh new targets. Wait, Jonathan, you could do your own resets, right? You could just feign death and remove that, can't ya? If you're running the right talent for poison cleansing. Pretty sure, right? Yeah, just feign death, and whenever you get the debuff, feign death, and then it'll remove it, because it's any effect that can remove it. Poison cleansing, disease, magic, all that. It's basically all of them at once. It doesn't look like it, but trust me when I say that. It's literally all the effects at once. You could literally remove it. If you get that effect, just feign death. Promise ya. It'll help out the healer tremendously, I assume. Also, I keep looking at like, who's this orc that he's targeting? But it's me, because I'm using that toy. Oh my god, survival pops off. Look at that. I was doing damage. I would join the Warlords of Azeroth as betas. That should be themed remix. Dude, WoD Remix I think would actually be a better expansion than Classic WoD. I'm not gonna lie. I would actually play WoD Remix. I feel like if you watch a remix WoD, it could be fun. But if you went like super wacky with it, promise you. Jonathan, feign death it. Oh, my health. Yeah, if I don't feint that, we're dead. Wait, Demon Hunter? Oh, I'm dead. Somebody gotta be res, dude. That bite from those bugs ends ya. Nice. Now I'm gonna be behind for the rest of the dungeon, though. That's unfortunate. Which way are we throwing these bugs? I almost feel like I need to be on those things immediately. Yeah, I'm gonna be behind here for a bit. It's okay. Roku is literally pumping. These bugs, you can't even stop them either. That's the worst part about it. You literally have to stun them. Like, prevent them from attacking. I think we literally have to focus them. We literally just have to focus those things. Worst part is you can't even, like, feign death this guy. Oh, feign death. Cloak. Good blind. Fantastic AoE stun. We have to focus these things. I don't think I can literally cleave off onto the boss. Or off of the boss. We actually have to fight him. Like, focus those things down. Yeah, good, good. We have a cubby. Little cubby where we gotta rotate the vomit into. Huge. Oh, what the hell? Okay, this is interesting. Okay, nice, 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 nice. Well done. Well done. Okay, they're kind of in the walls. On the ground, rather. Good AoE stun. Just gotta kill them, though. Because they hurt a lot. These things are gonna hurt a ton. I can fully stun that. Okay, other way. Let's kill it! Kill it! Kill the boss! Actually, you know, for how scuffed everything went, this is actually cleanest. In a while that I've done this. This is probably the cleanest version of this fight. Done it in a long, long while. Yeah, any CC you could do to these guys, by the way, is huge. Because if you just stop them from throwing flesh, it's just a lot of random spike damage. Yeah, WoD Remix would go crazy. With Classic, nope, I have to keep it the way it was. Classic, I think, yeah, I think maybe Classic. Okay, the only way you could make Classic Remix work is if it's literally Ascension. I'm not even kidding. You would have to do like basically what Ascension WoW does. Because they did Classic Remix basically, and it did it pretty good. Like, people really enjoyed it. People really enjoyed their take of Classic. Like, it's actually really fun. Not gonna lie. Like, whatever you think about private servers, they did a pretty fun job with it. That's like the only way I think that could work. If it's like wacky like that. Because it's been proven to work before. Jonathan, you gotta get smacked. You can't really stun this guy anymore, so we kind of are out of options. We can stun this guy. Short. But yeah, Classic probably would work. It needs to be one of the later expansions that had like a gimmick to it. And I feel like WoD didn't have any borrowed power, but like the stuff they did for Mop Remix was so awesome. I feel like there's a lot of cool stuff they could do with WoD, almost like to give it a second chance, right? Mop worked really well. WoD, I feel like you could revive and give it a second chance that it never really had. A proper chance that it never really had. You know what I mean? That's why I thought like that would be the perfect expansion for it. Because it never really got a fair shake. But also it wasn't great either, but there's reasons for it. Also, I love the spider pet you have going on over there. I think it looks awesome. Wait, tank actually is moving for wells? Who knew? They exist. Shadow well and you move for it? What? Grab the cast? Wow. He doesn't just let the mob cast into his face. Who is this guy? Actual god gamer. I can't grab that. There we go. Cleave? Ooh. And he doesn't phase the cleave into the melee? This guy's an actual god. This guy's actually insane. He's so good at the game. This is the greatest tank I've ever played with. He doesn't just spin him around like he's a helicopter? Like, it sounds like I'm memeing, but honestly, dude, do you know how many tanks I've ran into that just spin this guy around and then complain that DPS are dying? It is wild. Oh, he's super low in health. He needs a bit of help. Bit of assist. He's calling kicks and stuff? Jesus, this man is insane. I'm gonna pick this up. We're gonna send it. This would be as good of a time to use it. There's just a lot of casters to deal with. Then we got a CC. Honestly, I feel like attacking these guys is probably more valuable. Just so we could like limit the amount of casts that we have to deal with. You know what I mean? I know this guy gets like Shroud buff, which is super annoying to deal with. And like he's like super prio. But I feel like all those ads, like when they just stay alive, they just live forever. And this pack, you never get anywhere with it. You know? Also, I feel like my damage is cheeks. I haven't looked. Just play with your casters? Yeah, I guess you could do that too as well. That's true. Casters are looking real good right now. Pick up a mage, pick up a dog evoker, pick up an Ellie shaman or something.
Too far away.
And you'll be chilling. Really hoping this will be a melee time to shine. Especially rogues, just because this dungeon was very, very good for rogues. You would skip Nerzuda, but everybody just like steamrolls through everything now. You need so much percent, it's just skipping not worth. When you really wanted to skip, it was so good. Although, of course, I'm biased. Of course, I'm very biased. God, dude, his weak aura or add-on, whatever he's got working there with cleave is so good. Plus his positionals on those things are insane. I think I'm on love chat. It is great. If he gets a grip far away, that's going to be huge. This is the kind of tank I want to, you know, stun enemies for. Not even joking. Like this is the kind of tank that I'm like, oh, I respect this man so much. I want to make sure I make it as easy of a run for him as possible. You know? Oh, that death decay was unfortunate though. He kind of threw it in the air. But lusting this? Interesting pull. I'm not used to lusting this ever, so this is unusual in all kinds of ways. But going full meta may not actually be the worst play there. Sound like a short. I guess he's in communication with his healer, isn't he?
I am out of range.
Maybe he's seen way too many dungeons where it's like people just hold lust and never really get any value out of it. What is this group? I like the WOD questing. Yeah, WOD questing in the zones were fine. I just mostly came down to like the end game. You know, they had Ashwin, which was not that fun. They had garrisons. I just felt that the world was very, very dead with garrisons being a thing, right? Everybody, you don't really need to go mining. You don't really need to do a profession stuff. You can just send your garrison and do professions there. They gave you a mine, they gave you a pond, they gave you a garden so you could do your herbalism stuff. And then you could just get gear. Like my brother literally got a mythic item. Mythic raid item. Because mythic items at the time had different like look compared to heroic and normal items. But it's got a mythic helm and mythic shoulder from garrison mission. I guess just got lucky. That was like the part where he was like, I don't want to do this anymore. Oh, him being stunned there is a little unfortunate. I think he IBF'd it. That or he just timed that RP perfectly. But it's got like high mall gear. Mythic track high mall gear. Or not even mythic track, it's mythic quality. And he was like, he got it from a garrison mission. So like, you didn't even step in, foot in a raid. You should not be getting mythic gear from a raid. From a Facebook minigame. You know? Just farming out a garrison description when it comes out. I mean, was it effective? Was it strong? Was it really good for like just getting those professions out of the way? Sure, I don't disagree with you, but like it just made the world feel dead. Because you didn't really have people really flying around the open world and like farming stuff. That's my biggest issue with it. Yeah, having a DK that can just grip everything is huge. Just makes the dungeon so much easier, man. Especially when you get a Blood DK and a Frost DK in one group, because you just like get both. Zero issues at all. This you gotta be very careful with, because that will AoE out. Like it'll just cleave you down. Even if you don't think you were in there, it will hurt. Fantastic stun. Just enough to get those ads CC'd for a little bit. And it's positional, like the ads are so close. This is really good. I feel like the more I talk nicely about this guy, the more I'm gonna jinx this run. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I'm gonna definitely jinx it. Gonna jinx something about this run. There we go. I'll go super far. Man, best believable farming. I think the most feeling part of classic for me is not having mount to farm. To mount farm, yeah, I guess so. I kind of like mount farms. You know, I like being able to mount, to farm up a mount, or like, cause you know, collectibles. But I think that's like a retail thing, though, right? Over time playing retail, like you do appreciate the pixels on your screen. I do think Classic did not really have too many of those. I think because it's just like it's mostly people going back to some of the older raids and old dungeons and getting some of those rare mounts they couldn't do back in the day, right? Because they still are on the bosses. I think that's what it really comes down to for the most part, is that feel specifically. So I lined up the ads so they are in a position where you could double them. I don't know if he wants to double it though. Double and give it to the next guy. No, he actually just wants to separate them. Honestly, that is cleaner. It does slow things down a little, but not by much. Yeah, John, look at that, dude. Feign death, that's it, man. At least I think you're feigning, right? I'm assuming you are. Look at the damage survival can do, by the way. I think it's gonna fly off the shelves as soon as the new update comes out. I'm telling you. It's apparently really, really exciting, and pack leader's looking real good too. They just slap 20% damage buffs for your AoE and single target ability just because. Just because. so good though. I just complain about was a lack of content, not enough raids. Yeah, from what I understand is apparently they had to like they had ideas, but then they had to shelve them because the expansion they're going through other issues apparently in WoD. You know how they had issues in Shadowlands? I don't think it was on like that scale, but they definitely apparently had some issues. I think that's where they became like owned by like the Activision whole public thing was getting done, right? Pretty sure. Pretty sure that's what's going on. And I think that stumped them because apparently people on Earth that a lot of content was planned for WoD. They just never got around to it. So if they did do WoD Classic, I would want it to come back with all the content it had like planned, but never got around to. I think that would be a best way to go about it because otherwise, like, what is there to expect, right? Oh, you'll have garrisons and you'll have High Mall and you got like 3 raids. All of them were kind of good, but like you had 3 raids, but like raiding scene was not enough to keep the game alive. In PvP, you had Ashran, and participation on it after a few weeks was incredibly low. Like there was an ever ongoing battle, which I get what they were trying to go for. Like, oh, it's like a Wrathy Basin of old, or not Wrathy, Ultra Valley of old. Right, that's what they're trying to go for. With a big dude that you get to summon. You know, one is Stony, one is Tree Man. Cool, but like, it's just not enough, man. Is it always gonna chase him? It might be. I just have to go on this cleaver man here. That guy's gonna get hit. Is it Jonathan? Or you fainted? Is that why? Might have been Jonathan just fainting it. Okay, so he can target melee. I was thinking like he just targets ranged. Maybe? But apparently no, apparently he can target melee also. Yo dude, what's up, live? How you doing, my guy? Alright, question. Do we have enough cooldowns on everything for the boss here? I don't know if we'll be able to burn. I have not been in a group that's been really able to burn super effectively, but we have so much AoE, and maybe we just burn, and or if anything, at least maybe the odds are going to be so extremely low. So far, the communication between the healer and the tank has been awesome. I mean, those guys literally have this whole thing down to a T. And we'll have lust and everything. So maybe lusting that one trash bag before the second boss might actually be the play. Might actually be the play. Holy, what's your favorite expansion? I'd say Legion. I'd say Cataclysm was my first expansion, so it's always gonna have a soft spot in my heart. But Legion, hands down Legion. Literally the most fun I've had with the game in the very, like, ever. Legion was the bomb, dude. Legion was insane. I don't have enough words to describe Legion, how good it was, man. I just don't have the words. It was insanely fun. I was enjoying it in dungeons, out of dungeons. PvP was so weird about Legion, but like, besides PvP, which was like the scaling was weird, it was perfect. Perfect. There was so much stuff to do out in the open world, constantly. I know that the AP grinding on legendaries, like, people really found that annoying, but I also did not spend like 1 billion years farming Maw of Souls either. That's what a lot of people did. It was just like, they just need to do the fastest thing of content to get the best legendaries, but like, I don't know. From what I understand, like, not every guild's impression was the same. Of like, legendaries are everything. Because apparently the guild I was in, they were able to get like, still in the top 100 easily for Xavius. Music? Yeah, music is scuffing. Apparently they were able to get top 100 for Xavier for the first tier of that raid. Pretty easily. Without really requiring strict legendaries. Not to say legendaries were a crutch, but legendaries were potentially, I don't know what the good word, inflated? Probably not inflated. Like, they were valuable, but like, some guilds put maybe a bit too much stock into how big legendaries are. Like, were they effective to increasing your character's damage? Sure. But like, you could play with scuff legendaries and still get the fights done. Basically. It's hard to, it's not a world that I really explored, like the hardcore raiding scene back in Legion. Because it's just like, I wasn't that kind of a guild. I didn't really get into like a mythic raiding guild until the end of that expansion. But like everything I hear about it afterwards is basically all I can really go off of.
Too far away.
That's on me. Kill the boss, I think, yeah. Did they not have him jump up again? Does he just stay down after the, when he's low on health? Because normally I think he just jumps up, right? Doesn't he? I'm not sure. I am not 100% anymore. Also, I like how he changed the character icon. I did Moss Souls from a Paladin, was fun AF.
I need to target something.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't like it though. That's what a lot of people complained about. Another thing a lot of people complained about, like now, right? Talking to my guildies and stuff, after like, you know, the expansion is like in the rearview mirror. Apparently, they really didn't like how there was like so much AP farming, and it just felt like it took forever. I feel like after WoW, there was just nothing going on ever. So being able to actually do something like having some kind of farm in game in an MMORPG made sense to me, right? It made sense. It was like, well, okay, we went from doing like nothing but sitting in our garrisons, playing patty cake, to like actually playing the game and like farming stuff. And like I really enjoyed that part. Is the fact that I actually am doing something out in the open world constantly. Not, it wasn't easy, it wasn't difficult, right? I wasn't in a guild where I felt like I needed to farm AP constantly, but I always kept up with my weapon. Plus, there's always catch-ups that got enabled pretty early into the whole thing. At least that's what I remember is catch-ups. So maybe I have like a very skewed like memory of Legion. Because maybe I just wasn't like in the mines, right? Maybe I wasn't in the mines mentally or physically farming balls. So I was like, I guess so many people were. So it's just like, all I can tell you is what I remember, man. I don't remember having to farm that hard. And like I was able to keep up in PvP side of things or... Well, mostly PvP side of things. Don't remember having to like really keep up with it too heavily. And I did some casual dungeons, but like I never really pushed super hard. Getting heroics was, you know, I guess the requirements are not really all that steep ever. But in my crappy little heroic guild that had a hard time killing some of the bosses, it wasn't that big of a, you know, issue. So this thing is really giving us as much space to work with here as possible. We're really trying. Make it as easy on us as it can. Am I getting exiled again? Damn. Story-wise, I'm glad we got we were finally back to Azeroth. Yeah, what felt like a story filler. It definitely did feel like a filler. Like Dragonflight also felt like a filler. A lot of people felt Dragonflight felt like a whole filler story. That's about dragons and not necessarily about us. Like, of course, yeah, Azeroth. Oh, okay, cool. Wait, is that a 10 like that? Just like this? Wow. Jeez. Wow, 10 city, which I needed to up, and now we got 10 Necrotic Wake. Is it my birthday or what, boys? What the hell? Actually, my birthday right now. Timed, too. Timed, both of them. Wow, look at that. That's so nice. Told you I was gonna get you through, my guy. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. What was the damage like? Pretty sure it was pretty bad, wasn't I? Oh yeah, I actually got carried so hard. Jesus Christ. 162,000 DPS. Monstrous. Monstrous. Yeah, dude, people don't give survival enough credit. Look at that thing. Yeah, I mean, I kept up with you guys, but it definitely is not my best dungeon. Definitely not my best. And I never really get good numbers out of that one. If they uncapped Outlaw, I would, but like, because that's literally why we played back in. I'm pretty sure back in Shadowlands we were uncapped. You could actually play just fine. Fifth cap, hard cap sucks though. There's so many pulls where like a Demon Hunter could actually pop off. Let me see. First pull is a usually big one. Apparently I did okay there. I kind of suck in boss though. Yeah, Trash Pull I wasn't great there. I did okay on this boss. Trash Pull I did alright. I died on this boss, which wasn't great. And then I got sent twice. Alright. Still, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm pumped though. 1.6 is huge. Normally Demon Hunters do like a 10 million pull in the opener too and everything, but I think we had a death. Can you buff someone to geared? You're doing great. Yo, once they buff up the spec in the 11.05 update, when you get that big butchery, you're gonna be pumping. You're gonna be playing Pack Leader, Big Butchery, Grenade, Big Bleed, Grenade, or either Grenade, Big Bleed, Grenade, Big Bleed, Grenade. You're gonna be absolutely obliterating things. And apparently, from what I saw, apparently you might be using Butchery even in single target because the damage and the bleed is more than a Raptor Strike, and it's just like more efficient version of Raptor Strike for the focus spend. So that might be the play. As BM, they got buffed up, but also nerfed a little. They're okay in raids. They're great in raids. They're just not great in dungeons. They try to up their AoE and like they buffed it, but it was like so low that buffing it by like 14% isn't enough. They're still like probably the lowest DPS in AoE. Later gonna be Pack Leader. Survival probably, yeah, because they buffed up the actual tree of Survival Hunter. You're not a Survival, are you? No. It's the... They're buffing like some of their basic, like really passive early to get talents. One of them just buffs like your Raptor Strike damage by 20%, I think. And the other buffs your Wildfire Bomb by 20%. So you're buffing your single target ability, and they're buffing your AoE ability, like main AoE. And there's even a thing in Pack Leader that allows grenades to reduce the cooldown of your Butchery, and Butchery is now going to be like a big hit, big bleed. So like, it's just very good. It all plays off of each other. And you just play with like a basic pet. Demon's okay in red, Trash Fire and N plus, yeah. MM is survival, but better than both right now, yeah. Stupid Sentinel Owl. I hate that. Yeah, the worst part about Sentinel Owl, like if you place it and the tank has to move, there's players right now asking like, please let the owl move with your target, like at least like slowly, because like, oh, look, Ravager for warriors moves with the target, right? Lunar Storm can so honestly just move even a little bit with the target. It's not like a blizzard, it's like a hard-hitting ability that you need to get the most value out of. Let it at least like move slowly with the target, kind of like the Shadow Priest Void Rift, right? It moves with the target, it travels, it follows it. So the owl should probably just follow the target. You know how much better it would be in PvE and PvP? You could at least move with your target a little, at least in their direction. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Happy birthday. Thank you so much, Mega. Appreciate it. How does that echo ability work? Echo and reprimand? Honestly, okay, I'm gonna explain it, but it literally is not gonna matter. I'm gonna explain Echo and reprimand, but we're literally losing that in 2 weeks. Actually, don't worry about it. We're literally losing it in 2 weeks. We're not gonna be playing with Echo and reprimand in its current state. Literally, don't worry about it. We're gonna be done with it soon. So honestly, if you're looking to play Outlaw, play the ambush build for the next 2 weeks, and then like you could go to keep it rolling without this. Actually, even ambush build will probably play the new version of Echoing. But yeah, it literally is not even worth learning. We're actually losing it. It's getting easier and more consistent to use. It's actually going to be better. And it's uncapped. Merciless Strikes, yeah, it's uncapped too. That's going to be huge. But even like Merciless Strikes and single target might be a play too. Just the bleed with the ability and the buff mechanic that Survival has, it's just going to be an extra cooldown for you to rotate and buff up, right? So you try to buff up your grenades, you buff up your explosive shot, your kill shots, and you'll just buff up Butchery. With Trickster still a no? Yeah, for now, Outlaw with Trickster is a no-go. Maybe if they were to buff it up. Like apparently there's some logs where Trickster Outlaw is doing okay, but you have to run Killing Spree. That's why people don't recommend to run Trickster, because you have to run Killing Spree. And Killing Spree it teleports you everywhere, and they can place you in front of a boss frontal, or in a puddle, or in like an ability and you get cleaved by stuff. Because you can't control where you can place it, and it does give you immunity during that teleport ability, it's just you could die while playing your class, and there's nothing you can do. It has no control. It's great in PvP. but not in PV, not in PV, not in Dungeons or Raids. Like PvP is fine. It's a great ability. It's perfect. It's awesome. Not for the other one though. Pack leader to understand or play it? No, not really. I would say no. You don't need to. Mostly because pack leader is good, but it's just so passive. You're not gonna have to like change your rotation around it whatsoever. Good day, Dal. Good day, Chris. How you doing, fam? But it says it's gonna be better. You don't have to learn anything. Pack leader is not meant to be super interactable. It's meant to be more like a passive buff for your pet and some damage tracking. But that's really about it. It says I need to choose a pack. Like, am I bugging? Do I need to abandon? I'll abandon. Okay, looks like it does bugging. Bugs be bugging. I want to see if I can get my Ashka head quiz done really quick, and then we'll do some alt stuff, I think. But the fact that we got 2 10s back to back like that, that's awesome. That is so good. So happy about that. I wish pack leader made survival or BM have one more pet. I wish it did. I too wish it had more like unique interactions around it. I also wish it had a little bit more interactivity and like fantasy behind it. Like if it did give you a bonus pet, like how cool would that be? Right? Or if it did anything else, it's just really passive that just buffs your pet and causes your pet to attack when you attack, sort of. And it's just like, there was some gameplay to it for a bit, right? Where you had like this build of Hunter that basically spam kill command. Even though it's a builder, you just basically spam kill command. Even if you were capped, it was still spam kill command because it was technically better. It did a lot of damage. But it basically meant you were basically full on focus and you didn't have to play around with it. And then we're like, oh yeah, we don't want you doing that. It's supposed to be more passive than anything. It doesn't need to break your rotation. So then they did a bunch of tuning to make it not do that. So now it's very, very passive. You know, besides, like I said, procs and whatnot. Let's survival use exotics. Oh, that'd be cool. Actually, that'd be so awesome. If it lets survival hunter use exotics. That actually would be sick. That actually would be sick. Wait, that would be class fantasy in itself, because exotic pets do have bonus abilities. That would be actually really sick. Wait, you literally fixed it. Because that would, I mean, it's meant to be passive, but it doesn't need to be no flavor. Right? That would literally fix it. Wow. One little suggestion, and that's it. Man's already solved it. I'm gonna assume that doing the big world quest is gonna give me the rep time stuff, so I'm just gonna go do the easy stuff. Exotic pets would be cool. Yeah, imagine how many pets you know you can't play, but when you go pack leader and beast and survival gets an exotic pet. Or if anything, you should at least like summon like a bonus pet from the stable. Imagine survival with 2 pets. You can like tune the other pet or whatever. But like give it a dope ass animation when you use a certain ability. That pet swoops in and it does like an attack, right? You use an AoE ability, that pet leaps in and does like an extra bleed or something. You could have done so much cool stuff. It's like when the pet sees you do an attack, it tries to mimic it by using an ability that's very, very similar. So you hit single target, that pet does a big like animational single target attack. You do some AoE ability, a pet maybe puts up like a bleed or whatever. How cool would that be? And it could be one of those pets that can be targeted, but it's like a pet that's like the ancestors for shamans, right? You just summon them, but they're not like targetable. They are pets, they're just not targetable. So then you wouldn't have to worry about like the pet where it is, and you could have the pet break the rules, right? So let's say you kill command someone from afar, it does animation and teleports, like with a blink strike. I suck. To your next target or whatever. You know, how cool that would have been. How hard would I have been to implement? Also, I'm gonna go again. I need to get a smaller mount for these. Or let you just pet spec. That would have been great too. Imagine if you could just pick whatever spec you like, pet you like, but then you could just customize it better. Dude, do you know how much functionality there would be as a hunter? I think people will pay money to have something like that returned. Literally would buy it from the in-game shop so you could customize your pet again. It was like, it'd be so much nicer. Because you'd be able to really customize the pet in any way you like. Because some pets have an ability you need, but maybe like certain pets are better in raids, certain pets are better in dungeons. and you need a certain specific ability, but only one type of pet has it, so you gotta farm it or whatever. Or like make a pet that you, so you no longer need to swap them around anymore, right? Or I sound like a seal when I do that. But like, what if your pet could lust and give you a defensive buff and all these things? Right? What if? What if you could do all of these things? What I gotta do? I gotta collect corpses? These guys? I just gotta throw a thing.
I need to target something first.
Okay, I'm like out of there. I don't know what this world quest is about. I'm just gonna do something easier. Kill stuff. Got it. I can do that. Get 2 benefits or 2 of those specs. Yeah, like, so what if you could have like a lust pet and a defensive pet all in one? And maybe they could have like what is it, the root breaker for PvP or whatever. Why not, right? You develop such a bond with your pet that it buffs your pet's utility and like passive damage increases. How cool would that be? You want to have a pet that's like a Swiss Army knife that does everything? Why not? Right? Like, why not?
It would be terribly inconvenient if someone were to despoil it.
Too far away. I do not have a target. I require a target.
There's so many ideas
Target something first.
that I could just do. And like, I don't know if it'll be hard to implement, but I imagine not that hard. For keys from weekly activities. Yeah. What's the max keys you could do per week? Per week? No. Like keys, like Mythic Plus? Or you talk about like Dell keys? Dell keys, you get 4 from weekly, but you can also, is it only 4? I know that you can get more keys when you buy them from that one vendor in the Delve area. So if in the Mergaton and you buy them for undercoins, which you'll collect by just running delves. And then you could also get them from the coffer fragments that you can get from world quests, or from, what are they called? They're like Azeroth memories, right? Yeah, memories. So you'll see like world soul memory here. If you do it, you'll get valor stones and coffer shards, depending on how many of the so as you do bountiful delves, when you loot them, you get this thing called Radiant Echoes, and when you loot a Radiant Echo, you can then use them in order to enter a world soul memory. It's kind of like an open world thing where you just run around, kill stuff for 5 minutes, maybe less, usually around 5 or so. And the more stuff you kill, the more score you collect, and the bigger your score, the more valor stones and shards you can get. So you just do those, get a couple more shards, make them into keys, and you're good. But if you're asking like how many bountiful keys you can get, then yeah. 4 bountifuls a day. Do I actually have to kill stuff? There's these balloons that you can fly through usually, and that'll give you a %, but I think I might actually have to kill stuff. Is there a group I can join just to make this easier, maybe? So many does it give? 2? Yeah, I'm probably just gonna join a group at this point. I just want to get it done quick. I just want to get it done quick. I mean, the Mythic World Soul gives, to be honest. I wonder what the Mythic World Soul gives. That's a good question. I have not been able to do it at all. So I don't know if it's like I need to meet a requirement for it or something. But I just have not been able to do it whatsoever. But yeah. Can I just squeeze in? Thank you. Or not? Okay. I got rid of this so it doesn't try to do anything. Oh yeah, this is going by quick, just killing stuff or letting them kill stuff for me. That works for me, man. That works for me. You do all the world souls at once. That's what you do? Okay, I have not done that at all. Doesn't you be like on that put 5 in order to do it? I had no idea. I'm gonna start working on it then. Is there like something that keeps a counter, or like which ones I've done, which ones I haven't done? Probably is, isn't there? Likely is. You could do this is the one for the achievement. Oh, okay. So it is easy. Got it. Got it. I'll probably look into it then.
Target something first.
Big guy, is he gonna count? Oh yeah, he's probably counting. All these rares are probably gonna be part of like a big completionist achievement eventually, so might as well, right? It is the daily lockout? Okay. But they do rotate every single day though. Like the zone that is buffed up. But yeah, I'll start keeping that in mind. Oh, extra button.
I do not have a target.
Should probably start using it. Not enough? How many more do we need? 88. How many more do we need actually? Okay, that'll probably do it then, yeah? Maybe? I thought we could do ordnance. That'll probably kill stuff. There we go. Tell me yeah, I also completed that. Beautiful. 8. And I'll need to do some delves on this guy for a chance at other stuff too. Later down the line this week. Probably tomorrow, honestly. When I'm streaming or whatever. Alright, let's get some old stuff done, man. Let's actually try some of these class changes. Let's try some of these new things. And whatever keys I can do on those guys. I got twice, renowned twice in these guys? Okay. I didn't realize I'd be able to get through them that quickly. Bunch of cash, bunch of crests. Cool. Arachno serum, morph into a giant spider. Worth. Why is it a Zereth Mortis spider? Is that just like a random spider? Oh, when you jump, it just removes. Okay. What a toy. What is this toy? As soon as I jump, it just gets removed. That's fun. That's cool. Okay. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Chat, should I try doing a delve? Because there is a trinket I really want from delves. So far, we got a 10 Necrotic Wake done, pugging, which is insane. Then I got Bees to carry us. Then we did a City of Threads as an all melee group, which normally I almost never see, I feel like, which got absolutely blown away. Is this going to be the luck I need for the day just to get my Delve Trinket so I never have to step a foot in Delves on this character ever again? Should I try it? Is this going to be the play? To see if that luck holds? Or if it's, or if this is where it ends? Because I do want to do some old stuff, but like, I don't know, man. They're just getting 2 pug keys like that back to back. The Delve Trinket is in my Druid's Vault. Do you need like hero track or champion track? If it's hero track, then that is incredibly lucky. Incredibly lucky. And I really need it. Hero track, damn it. I'm jealous. Even champion track, that trinket is really good compared to some of the other trinkets out there. Definitely better than this detachable thing. I'm gonna try it, man. I'm gonna try it. And I'm gonna do the delve. That's gonna be ludicrous good. I still have to run Stone Vault in this guy just for the weekly. I have like, I should have a bunch of keys, yeah. I just have so many. I really hope they add ability for me to transfer those keys into like, as a currency that's warbound, right? Because I feel like, I guess you can get enough restore coffers per character so they don't really want you to like, be able to use your ults to pump your main full of keys or whatever. But like, I don't know, man. At some point, my rogue is not gonna need anything from delves. Like transferring those keys over to like my ults, even at a reduced value, like 2 keys become 1 key that I can transfer to an ult. I'd run that, honestly. I'd actually would run that at that point. I still do need to know those in order to hit 9 out of 10 marker in the Dell progress so I can buy the 580 gear. Oh, yeah, I got all my track things done. I didn't even realize I got it done. I was just getting my ults capped up. It is, like, the gear is alright. I guess if you got a new character, it's decent starter stuff. Or selling keys for undercoins. That could work too. I actually would take that. Yeah, I'd sell my keys for undercoins. I don't think that's a bad idea either. Yeah, just as long as there was like a way for you to be able to exchange those things. I don't think that would be the worst. You know? And I think some people would actually prefer it if you could do something with it. Because eventually, like, you're maxed and you can't do much more with it. So, like, what do you do in that situation? What are I gonna do? Is it up here? I feel like it's gonna be annoying, isn't he? He didn't see me. I'm surprised. I get super annoying. Can I grab this without? Yeah. Beautiful. What's another one? Just one? Okay. Oh, this is the worst version of the Dells. This one is the worst. Can I just yeah. I really don't want to fight those guys. They take forever. They literally take forever. Maybe not on my rogue, but it's the principle of the thing. Is there a chest back here? I still apparently don't, there's achievements for like getting all these different like hidden chests, and I still haven't found all of them. I'm gonna have to fight you guys. Yeah, I am. We're proceeding to apparently Alaria will be our companion. Alaria? I thought it was gonna be somebody from the Explorers League. But I assumed it was gonna be somebody from Explorers League. But if Alaria is a companion, I'm cool with that. Yeah, I think it'd be kind of cool. Hey Dalaran, what's up, my guy? What consumables do you want for your weapon? Bubble and wax worth? It's worth for single target, like in raids. Bubble and wax is worth in single target raids. It's not really worth in AoE. It's just not as good. But it's really good in single target. Like, it's actually comparable to whetstones and all the other stuff. Besides this, as a rogue, I've been seeing a lot more rogues going mana oil. And I tried the Algari mana oil myself. In Sims, it's looking real good. Very, very good in Sims. So, I think it might be worth the play. I think Algari mana oil is the play right now. It's solid. It gives you quite a bit of stats. Really? Ranged? We have a shoot off. I'm literally a gunslinger now. I'm not going over there. This version of the Dells suck. I don't want to go over there. I'm gonna shoot him from afar. Yeehaw, partner. Dude, when they said initially that combat rogue is going to become outlaw, I was like, what the hell is an outlaw? Like, am I gonna be like, I literally thought of like straight up cowboy with a hat and all that, just straight up going yeehaw, Red Dead Redemption style. I was like, is that what they mean by outlaw? Because that's where my brain jumped into first. I did not think of like a piratey outlaw. Wild Wild West is where my brain went. But I guess we are kind of sort of here, aren't we? Just missing a horse and a lasso. Which imagine though, imagine. That's a grip. That sounds like a grip. Lasso, easy grip. Could have had a grip. Could have had a straight up range play style. Rootin', tootin'. All that. Would have been amazing. Oh yeah, these guys are the worst. I'm gonna die. Unless Bran got me a heal. Bran potion. Now, thank you.
Too far away.
Bran, can you bring him a little closer so I can like cleave them all down? That's what I really need. I don't want to get hit by that, but I need to cleave him. Yeah, cleave is nice. I like cleave. Ren, you doing okay? You're alright. You're doing okay. You can hold some aggro.
Out of range.
Look at him go. Look at him go. Yeah, this is the worst delve, dude. This fight at the end too is just, I don't know, not a fan. I'm not gonna do a lot of delves. I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do my main alt stuff. Come on, game, give me that trinket. Even a champion track, I'll be very, very happy. I'll still do it. Do my delves done, but we'd love to get this thing on champion track right here. Let me have some luck, man. Let me have some luck. And actually got it. Chat. Actually got it. It is actually my birthday. Blizzard heard me. What is this luck? We got a City of Threads timed. I was having a hard time with that one. We got a Necrotic Wake timed with a random group. Thank you, Beast. I appreciate you. Roko also pretty good too, but mostly a random group. And now I got a literally better trinket than most raid trinkets. Even on champion track, this thing is insane.
I cannot attack that target.
And like, what is this renowned tracks do? I'm actually, was I behind or something? Why am I just burning through all my renowned tracks that fast? I'm over 20? How many are you, 25? This is insane. What is this luck? Am I gonna just get like cancer tomorrow? Like, am I just burning through all my good luck and now I'm just gonna have nothing but misery for the rest of my life? I'm actually concerned. I am worried. I'm not gonna stretch it. We're gonna do all stuff. Holy! Is that a good trinket for survival? That one, you'd have to sim it, but it's very, very good for outlaw, and I'll explain you why. Because we can basically, this trinket lets me use sprint to hit enemies very, very hard. So if you read the trinket, scroll on momentum, equip. Your harmful attacks have a chance to build up momentum, granting you bonus movement speed per stack. At 5 stacks, you reach full momentum, increasing the movement speed by a bonus 20% for 10 seconds. While at full momentum, so for 10 seconds, your attacks hit the target at high velocity, dealing additional nature damage, scaling with your current movement speed. So if I literally get momentum and I press sprint, which increases my movement speed by 100%, it actually scales the damage of the scroll momentum. All I have to do is use a weak aura that tells me that the scroll is up, and if I have sprint available, which is an outlaw rogue, I almost always do because of cooldown reduction. Like, the ability is up 24/7. You could basically have the ability up 24/7. Let me actually see if I can show it off. Can I show it off real quick? Is that a thing? Do I have a bar set up for it? Not really. Do I have like a edit mode for big bar? Is this it? Because one of my modes has like a big bar. Oh, I do have a big bar. Okay. So what I can do is, where's the ability sprint? Here we go. So you can literally see the cooldown of sprint button, right? Since I'm in an AoE build, I'm just going to hit AoE dummies. But you can see like it's on cooldown right now, right? And you'll see how fast I can get it. If I can get like a proper opener. Sprint is back up, right? Couple of finishers. But you can see the cooldown of sprint comes back so fast. So when I'm using that trinket, I'm gonna basically be almost always sprinting. So I don't really need sprint for like only certain moments. I can sprint almost all the time. That's the advantage of playing outlaw. Is that cooldown reduction. So that trinket has a unique interaction because of my spec. So I can use sprint as an offensive cooldown, basically. All I have to have is a weak aura that tells me trinket is up, and I'll press sprint. That's all I need to do. That's awesome. Yeah, it's really cool about this spec. It's like a unique part about it. That cooldown reduction mechanic. They've been really trying to like hammer some parts of the cooldown reduction stuff, but like they it looks like they've been like they've been kind of letting some things slide. But yeah, this is why the trinket is really good. Because literally every rogue, if you can get it, runs this thing. And I literally got my best in slot from delves. The only thing that's better than that trinket is like a hero track version of that. Or maybe like Queen's Mandate or something. But even then, like, I don't even know. This thing, I definitely need to get more crests in order to upgrade it. Actually, I can get some crests right now, can't I? Because I have a lot of little crappy crests like my weather crests. I can just convert them into harbinger crests. Make as many of them as possible. So it's like 15 per, but like I don't really care that much. I don't use my LFR crest at all. But yeah, for survival you have to sim that trinket, but it may be good. I don't know if you'll use any movement skills in order to like buff your trinket. Like maybe you could use cheetah to buff it, but I don't really know. Oh, I have a lot of these. Okay, so I literally hit my cap. I literally capped out on my heroic crest, heroic harbinger crests, so I can go and upgrade all my gear that requires those crests. For survival, there it is. Jonathan would know. Jonathan is a survival main. Oh, okay. I'm like over the cap. Cool. Yeah, so now I can use those to upgrade this trinket. I can use those things to upgrade this ring because I think it's worth. I can also upgrade this trinket because I think that's also worth. It's a good trinket. And I'll upgrade my gloves, and I think that's all the things I can upgrade for now, right? Oh no, I'm not capped. I'm not capped. This would just send me over the cap. Okay, so I just need to do like heroics or something and cap out that way. Cool. But yeah, this thing is insane. Like, it's just a really incredibly good item. Incredibly good item for Outlaw. So I guess I need to now figure out what buff it provides me. And then I need to make a weak aura for it, I guess. Just so I know when it's up. So I know when to sprint. How fast does it stack up, actually? I want to know. I'm gonna find out here. Maybe there's already a weak card to track it. Might not even need to make one. Oh, it's like actually just scroll buff. Cool. Okay, so it's 2 stacks. So it stacks up pretty quick. It does have a bit of a delayed effect, but my other trinket was doing nothing anyway. And 4 stacks. And we reach max potential, yeah. So I have sprint for that. I'll just need to like track it just so I know when to use it. And damage-wise, it doesn't look like it did a lot of damage, but trust me, this is actually more damage than this other claw trinket that I have. The fact that it did 1.32, and with the uptime that it has, like it's already got a stack immediately, it's gonna do a lot more damage than my claw trinket thing does. This thing can hit for like 120k, and hit how many times there? 15 times? For about between 63 and 124. Yeah, that's much better than the claw trinket. Much better. Okay. Let's do some alt stuff, I guess. Have a little bit of time. That or I call it here. I don't know. I do want to do some alt stuff. Let's play some alt stuff. Alrighty. So there are a couple alt things I want to do. I don't know how many of them I'll be able to do today, man. Just because I gotta take care of dinner stuff. I gotta get ready for the raid. Finish up some work just a little bit. Out of all the class changes that got adjusted this week, they didn't nerf AUG technically. They did change up Dav and Prez. I don't have either one of them in a playable state right now. Should we play Frostfire Mage? Chat, is Frostfire Mage still good? You gonna stream the raid? Probably not, no. It's just gonna be us getting heroic stuff done. We're still on ONYXIA Prog. Maybe like when we were on Silken Prog and maybe doing like Queen, I think I'll start streaming then. But it's just like I've been way too busy of a guy. I found myself way too busy in the day-to-day life. At this point, it's like speedrunning where every second counts and stuff like that. Even if it's a big boost, it's still a boost. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. I think it is a massive boost compared. It's actually better. It's a 10k DPS game on champion track fully upgraded Brago. 10k. Queen Trinket on Mythic is roughly 10k. It's equivalent to those, and if I can get it on hero track, I'm gonna die IRL. It's actually gonna be a heart attack. We could try Frostfire. Do people actually play Frostfire? Is that a thing now? Or is it playable at all? I'm wondering, when it comes to fire mages, would that actually work? I want to see if there's anything new on it. Yeah, big boost. Yeah, big boost. What is it supposed to be? What? I don't even know. Big boost, yes, big boost. Apparently it's not really simming, or at least not recommended still. I wonder if people are actually playing it though. Okay, let's go to u.gag, I guess, or do I go Archon? Or do we go Archon? u.gg actually. I do want to see if anybody's playing Frost. Oh, actually, let's go to the source, Raider.io. Let's see if anybody's actually playing Frost as a Frostfire, or Fire as Frostfire. My apologies. Probably not, but who knows? I imagine a lot of people are still going to be very much some fewer gamer. Because why would you change anything? Or I could just try like whatever WoW had on Frostfire builds and try one of those. Spellslinger Frost, Sunfury Arcane, Frostfire Mages are both not in a great spot apparently. But there is a build that's very Living Bomb heavy. Do I want to play a Living Bomb with that? Okay, well maybe if not Fire Mage, then we could just bonk people with a Hammer Paladin, play Templar. I don't have a priest at the moment. I do have a Warlock, but not geared at all. Damn it! And then the Warrior also gonna get changes. I need to get my Warrior and my Priest upgraded stat, dude. I need to play them. Go Survival. Survival did get buffed up. I don't even have tier set, so it's not like I'll be able to notice a difference. I want to play a class that actually got buffed up and see if there's a noticeable difference. Maybe I would just go exploring Frostfire then. I don't know. That, okay, Paladin with a Templar or Frostfire Mage. What do you guys think? Which one out of those two? Because I'll play an actual whatever build is there for Frostfire. Shadowpriest's gonna wreck. We're already doing really, really good damage-wise, so we're just not a popular spec. But yeah, they're gonna wreck. That's for sure. That is for sure. Templar. Are we doing Pally Boys or Frostfire Mage? Or are we meme building it? This is kind of one of best Frostfire Mage talents. What about the actual builds? Builds are currently recommended, not recommended for raids and Mythic Plus, experimental builds. Raid build, AoE build. Yeah, they would have to play a full-on explosive ingenuity or whatever. And quick flame. Might want to give it a try then at some point. Templar? We could do Templar. I don't think I have a lot of gear on my Paladin, but we can still have fun pressing hammer. Pressing big bonk. Like I said, not a lot of gear in this thing, so I probably can only do like a +2 or +3 key. I don't think anybody's gonna take me to any, so I'm just gonna have to run my own. I've been gearing my Paladin a little bit recently, but like a 576 item level is not great by any measure. Is that actually better? No, this thing is a little better. Yeah, this thing is can't I technically just buy gear too? I don't even know if that'll work. I don't even know if that'll do anything. Huh. Do I have any other upgrades? I do have like a decent weapon and a shield. If I was playing Holy. But even that's not enough to bring up my item level. Let me at least buy a gem. I don't even know which one I should buy. Maybe we should get the primary stat one. Man, I'm assuming the healers would the mana one, but I think I'll do this one, Culminating Blasphemite. It's solid. It's just primary stats. It's better than nothing. And let me find a Templar build for Pallies. Apparently though, yesterday I was playing with my guildies, and Selly is our red pally in a guild. We have a couple, but Selly's the rating red pally for us. And he was playing Templar, but he was like, dude, Bonk is fun, but Bonk is not enough for ONYXIA. That's a huge Giga Cleave AoE fight. So if he's like, yo, it's not working on ONYXIA, I don't know how good it's gonna be in overall, but likely it's gonna be a lot better than where it's been so far. How do I find it now? Herald of the Sun Paladins are pumping. I guess I need to find the Templar build, right? I guess I'll do Wowhead. Is there no Templar build for AoE? Single target, Ray Cleave, Mythic Plus. Okay, there is one. Expert talents. Import. Big Bonk M plus. I feel like it's as fitting of a name as it can be. The Big Bonk build. Alrighty. We'll go to the top of the list. Actually, I'm not a big fan of this song. It's just kind of whatever. Alrighty. So the Big Bonk, what is new here? Blades of Light, Templars, Tempest of the Lightbringer, so that's the Divine Storms. Drama generates Holy Power. Put down for Blades. 2 charges of Blades, so it's going to be less Holy Power. Kill AoE. Okay. So it's actually not that different. Not too different. Let me grab a key and we'll see what we can do. I thought I got a weekly for this guy already, but I guess I didn't. Stone Vault. I guess we do my Stone Vault, boys. Yo, Jonathan, you got an ult? You want to run through this? Like a straight up rat ult? I'll run you through it, my guy. I'll grab you. +2 Stone Vault, man. Make it some big plays on this key. This guy is so undergeared though. I really need to spend... I need to not even be out here. I don't need to be out here like doing this key. What I need to be doing on this character straight up is just running the time walking raid. Because the amount of champ track gear you can get out of it, if you just get even like 2-3 items, that's massive. Actually huge, big upgrades right there. Just a few of them and you're good. I got a lot of them for my, what is it, the Evoker, and I got the Spy Master's Trinket too, which is just actually insane. Because this other guy's got another invite. Alright, we just need to fill with a couple more bodies. Should I just pick up the great? I'll grab this guy. I'm actually gonna fly back. I kind of do wish there was a faster way of getting around, dude. I wish it was just like a portal, right? Let me like spend a bunch of currency or whatever to invest into a portal between this spot and above. Or like place another elevator closer to the dungeon. Because I was flying back and forth. I want to pick up my weekly. Because there's a weekly bonus for Stone Vault the dungeon, so I might as well, right? And hopefully we get a tank. I also do need to play a little bit of Holy. Try the Lightsmith, see if it's any good. Because it hasn't really been played so far. Because it's not that good, but compared to at least Herald. I need to give it another go again. Is this also for Cinder Brew? That'll work. First craft 536 offhand or main hand was the difference for Outlaw. First craft you'd want to do main hand, obvious. Okay, maybe it's not obvious, but normally you do main hand because most of your weapon attacks scale off of your main hand. Offhand is mostly just for like bonus damage, but definitely you would want to max out your main hand as Outlaw always. Offhand can have like a lower item level item that maybe has a bonus effect, like Kavez's fist weapon. Even if you have it on a lower item level, it actually may be better. Because your weapon abilities don't scale off of your offhand. Actually, I guess your mastery scales off of your offhand, but like we don't invest at all anything into our mastery. It might be one of the worst masteries in the game. So it's like not a great stat for us whatsoever. But yeah, normally if you are making a weapon main hand, definitely main hand. And the weapon is going to be probably the biggest upgrade for you. And afterwards, you wouldn't going to get your embellishments, but embellishments are not nearly as big. So it's probably good that you're getting your weapons out of the way. That, or... So, technically you could do offhand as a dagger if you're planning on playing other specs also, right? And then it's not as big of an upgrade for Outlook because you can't hold the dagger in your main hand because certain abilities require a heavier weapon like a sword, mace, fist, axe. In order to even be used, a dagger will not allow you to use certain abilities like Dispatch, which is a primary common point spender outside of, what's it? Is everybody here? Everybody's here, right? So we can just go. Yeah, everybody's here. I'm kind of just meandering back and forth. Make sure it's mythic, beautiful. Yeah, you could do offhand just if you're planning on playing assassination and subtlety. It is not going to be as big of a gain going offhand, but at least you can play other specs. You know what I mean? At least you can play other specs. What is this Mog? Hold on a second. What is this dude? Hold on. Yellow Riding Hood over here. I don't hate it. I actually don't hate it. Do I need a countdown? Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, I'll do a countdown. Whatever. Returning player can decide what to play. I don't have an 80 yet. Should I be... what should be my first? Ideally melee DPS? Maybe with an off tank. Just so many choices. Death Knight. Easy. Death Knights are really good. Frost Death Knight slams. Blood Death Knight, very, very good. Fury Warrior is another good option if you don't like Death Knights. If you want a bit more mobility. Pally also not terrible, but the tank spec is not great. Or Havoc Demon Hunter if you just want to use the most amount of mobility in the world. Pally for sure if you want to, or Demon Hunter if you just want the most amount of mobility. All are pretty good. Technically I haven't named things like Feral Druids, but there's just times where Feral Druids isn't ideal. But Feral can also be good. Doesn't mean it's always good, it just can be good. But that's usually a bit of a risky choice sometimes. So is my ability literally just like I have to proc a hammer? Is that literally all I can do? Pretty sure, right? And there's just little hammers flying around me afterwards? I need to ask Atho, because he would know. It also get like a big hammer too. Oh yeah, there's another big hammer go. A free hammer proc. A hammer's doing really good, huh? The bunk build is doing numbers, I think. I don't know, +2. The most irrelevant key. Oh, do I need to like judgment and then do the big hammer for it to be like better? Does that get buffed up? I assume it would be. But I don't know if it functions the same way as like all the other finishers. The spell. The damage it does though is kind of nice. I will admit to that. I like that a lot. That's fun. Having it cost 5 holy power though is a little jarring. I'm not gonna lie. Just a little jarring. There's probably got to be like a better sequence of abilities I'm using in order to maximize this. But it is fun. I do wish I could bonk more often though. Like every 15 seconds or something. Okay. Nice. Make it easy. Get to daggers. One-handed tool. One-handed sword, fist, mace. That way you're prepared for all specs. Yeah, if you're planning on playing rogue but you want to play multiple specs, I would probably do dagger. And then whatever weapon you can on outlaw. Like especially if you spend like only a bit of time on outlaw. Oh, this is weird. This is gonna be a little awkward. I feel like the Roby's gonna pump, isn't he? I didn't even pop my cooldowns there. Kind of trolling myself, honestly. I wish the tank would move the boss a little. I guess I don't really need to be in melee. I could hit him from a distance. It's not that big a deal. But yeah. Hurricane? Yeah. You guys hear about the hurricane? That thing looks nasty. I was looking that stuff up before bed. Probably not the best thing to start looking up before bed. I was laying in bed, I was like... looking up like which direction is the hurricane gonna go, because I live by the coast. Not in the way of the hurricane or anything. So I'm chilling. We're vibing on my end, but... Florida definitely ain't. And that's why I was sitting in bed. I was like, oh wait, I just realized what day is it tomorrow. Oh, I forgot. Okay, so the hammer's doing pretty good. I love the Iberian hammer damage it does too. That's really, really good. Something like that. Frostdk dual wield. Yeah, well, yeah, dual wield right now. Frostdk's right now play dual wield. For the time being, yes, they do. There was a two-handed build for a bit, but like dual wield, trust me, it's not a passive build. You don't even have to play breath the whole time as a Frostdk dual wielding. You still play big obliteration builds, you just dual wielding for more procs. It's really, really good. We are north of that. NC versus Florida. Yeah. You better go? Definitely, man. I think you'll find it a lot of fun. It's very strong right now. It is very strong and it's highly effective. I think you'll have a lot of fun with it. Yeah, this rogue is carrying me completely. Actually, just straight up carry. Then again, as assassination rogue can literally just need to put up bleeds, and that's it. And it's just like he does all the damage in the world. So to be fair, trying to see if I can blind this. I do like a paladin doesn't have any cooldowns, or yeah, doesn't really have CDs anymore. You just wake up ashes and you play around that really quick. It's like a really small burst combo. Really all you have to watch out for. Just on that, I can't. Could have blinded though. Okay, we got some CDs coming up too. Oh, that's satisfying though. The big bonk. It does feel like I'm basically playing whack-a-mole, waiting for my like button to be back up though. The entire time, just like looking out for it the whole time. I feel like it's almost like not really a passive build. It's almost like you just gotta catch yourself as soon as the button's available. Like, I really wish I had the button here. Can't really control that though. Whereas with Herald, I feel like there's at least like a random passive damage. And there's not much control, but it's just the damage is so passive and so always there. It's just, I don't know. This feels a little different. Almost makes me feel like I want to not hold my hammer or Wake of Ashes a lot more regularly. But I guess it does with the other build, doesn't it? Okay, full burst available. Go to wreck right through the shield. Yeah, that took like a little 2 hammer strikes. I picked up a lot of those debuffs though. I just bubbled it. Take like no damage from it. I also do think that the other build, Herald, does give me a lot more consistent holy power generation. So this is good. It just feels very, very different. Very, very different.
Look for a service tunnel nearby. You should be able to take a mine cart back to central processing.
I do wonder if they're gonna have like an actual PTR build this week though. I know that the actual patch comes out very, very soon, but I wonder if there's gonna be like, you know, any last minute like adjustments, changes, whatever. Wouldn't hate seeing it. Definitely wouldn't hate seeing it. I probably do need to like get a memory refresher on the paladin thing, like the whole gameplay of the spec. I feel like sometimes I'm just like have way too many resources. I don't even know how to spend them effectively. Way too many buttons to press. Judgment definitely takes priority whenever possible. Oh, that dude was about to leap. Thank God he had this, what is it, the spear. I would have just hammered away from the rest of the group. Yeah, this feels kind of similar, but also a little different. I don't really know. Maybe it's placebo. Maybe I'm just like imagining it, but it just feels, I don't know. Not bad, but different. Definitely feels pretty different. Double hammer feels really good though. That was fun to light up. Could have happened randomly. Are we doing more percent, or are we just got a W key? I think we're all gonna need more percent though, my guy. But I guess we also can do those guys by the carts. Didn't get to do them at all. I also feel like my haste is like incredibly slow. I don't know what it is. Right now everything feels very, very smooth to play. Just pressing my buttons. Where's my haste outside of this though? Because I have haste buff now. 9. Okay, yeah, no wonder it feels so low. 9% haste feels awful. And maybe it's just the whole like when I'm cycling between crusade and no crusade, my haste numbers are just like all over the place. It looks as I'm like the slowest rotation in the world. And other times I'm just zooming. They're just throwing me off constantly. Because sometimes it just feels like extremely sluggish. And like in a more uncomfortable way. Hopefully he can get the interrupt. I can't reach. He did it. What a madman. I'm gonna switch over to the mech. That thing is a little high on health. Did I get it? Okay, I got it. Just had a hunch that I think the mage got it last time, but I didn't think he'd be able to get it this time. It looked like he was positioning that other time. I just got hit with a fake yak skip. Yo, happened to me yesterday also. I think it happened to me on stream, man. Good of gold before they realized. Yeah, that's what they were doing, man. They're just like, yo, tips will get you in here. And people are giving them money because they think like this is out of the goodness of their hearts. And it's like, nah, free gold. All you gotta do is disappear, hop on another character with a lockout, and you can just do the same thing again. Yeah. People are getting duped, man. People are getting gypped. And people are being generous. They're like, oh my god, thank you for saving me my time. Here's a couple of thousand gold. Those bastards deserve none of it, dude. None of it. We're just doing big. We're just going in. Yeah, dude, this is why, like, I don't give him money. I don't give him gold. It's like, it's nice. It's a nice service thing. But, like, I'm just a freeloader, man. I'm just gonna be freeloading. And before I just did it just because like I just want to get in, I just want to get out. I'm not trying to do any of this. Like just like thank you, but like I got stuff to be. I got stuff to do, man. You could do this out of your own volition. And now I feel like I'm more I feel like vindicated. Like normally it's like not tipping somebody, right? You feel like an asshole. At least in EU you guys don't tip, but like in America, tipping culture is pretty common, right? You tip a delivery driver. Alright, a couple of bugs though, Rain. But like, it's just like tipping your delivery driver, one thing. Tipping these guys, I'm just like, you know what? I didn't do it before, but now I'm vindicated in the fact that now I don't feel bad about it whatsoever. Not even a doubt in my mind. So I'm hunters are already 4 mosquitoes dead. What the hell? You killed mosquitoes outside? What the hell? These people, yeah, that's so rude. That's funny. That's funny. Tipping delivery drivers, especially if they give you excellent service. But those guys, dude, learn your lesson. Don't give them a single penny. Don't give them none of that. If they want to do it, fine. There's a guy that doesn't pretty regularly Yogi though. That guy, I see him every single time. I think he does get like followers to join him on Twitch stream or whatever. That's what he gets. Is literally he gets paid through exposure. You want to do it, you do it out of the goodness of your heart. But get it absolutely jipping people like that is just a whole other kind of evil. 99 Halt Vindication. Brooklyn 99 Halt. Oh, I haven't seen Brooklyn 99, but a buddy of mine always watches it. He loves that show, but no, I have not seen it. I'm assuming the joke still stands either way. But yeah, like you just can I not cleave those? I actually can cleave those as a paladin. That's so weird. Also, this feels unusual. Unusual as hell. If the one tips I should add to the price of the stuff you buy with the food. So I guess the price in a way is put down to the consumer, but it also encourages the person that's I guess the basic idea of it, right? It allows the person making the product to kind of offset that to the customer. So I guess for like the business owner, it's like, you know, it's value for them. So like, why wouldn't they do it, right? Especially if the culture exists. But I guess also like as a customer, it allows you as a consumer to hopefully get a good customer experience, or customer service, I guess, right? Like imagine if, let's say you go to a restaurant and like no tips are a thing, right? At all. And somebody just like absolutely does awful job with the service. right? Or like, yeah, let's say like you get a delivery and the person doing your delivery is just absolutely like awful at it. I guess your customer would be like, well, I guess I could go to the actual business, right, to complain there. Okay. I'm trying to figure out how the best way to put it, because I feel like if I say something here, I'm gonna say something dumb. I'm trying not to sound dumb here. So okay. So I guess like as a customer, yes, you can go complain to the I don't have a good way to explain it, honestly. I'm trying to find a good way to explain it, but it's like I'm almost like running into the whole like counter arguments and I'm playing through them in my head. But let me just say like as plainly as I can, without like the counter arguments in mind whatsoever, right? I guess the idea would be, let's say you're a customer, you want to make sure you get good customer service. You get a product and then maybe there's a waitress in between, or a waiter in between, or a delivery person in between of you getting that product, right? And if they do a good job, you give them a tip, and it kind of like encourages the person doing the job to do a good job, because I guess like that extra tip comes from the customer, and it really all depends on their experience with it, right? So most of the times, customers will tip the driver or anybody that's in the service industry, I guess, in that sense, because they usually try to do a good job, right? Are there going to be some customers that are just going to be like, oh, well, you arrived a little, like 2 seconds too late and my food didn't come in on time, so I guess I just don't feel like tipping, and you could be an asshole, right? But it's almost like it creates, it's kind of like it creates a social environment. Think of like 5.5.1 duels, right? You could definitely give the other person like a chance to stabilize and give them an honor duel, or you don't have to. In most cases, the good people are going to give you an honor duel, right? You are going to be honorable, because why not, right? Why wouldn't you give the other person a proper chance at it? So in most cases, most situations, people do try to be not the asshole in that situation. They are going to tip if you do perfectly fine adequate service, right? And in most cases, at least in my experience, like if something happens, or let's say like an accident, right? Let's say a person comes in with your food, something falls over, they're super apologetic, but then like everything gets replaced and none of it got on you. Most people like they'll still tip, because like, you know, accidents happen, it's whatever. Nothing you could do. But it creates almost like the social, I guess, pressure in a way, to do as good of a job as you can, right? So let's say somebody doesn't do well, I guess then the person can just be like, oh, okay, I had a really crap experience. Like, let's say the person does not care and straight up spits in your food, like, or like does not care and is the worst service possible. Technically, whatever you're trying to get, like let's say food, is fine, but the service was just absolute cheeks, right? You ask for like a set of silverware 3-4 times just because you want to eat food, and then eventually just talk to the kitchen, just be like, hey, can I just get a goddamn fork to eat my food? You did it yourself, right? This person got your food, they brought it in, but they don't really care, right? It's not a good experience at all. So I guess there is that social barrier that exists there. There's a lot of discussion back and forth that I've seen about the whole like tipping industry or whatnot, right? Whether people should tip, whether people shouldn't tip, whether it should be part of the food experience or whatever. But I think locally that idea works. I feel like when people talk about it, like on Twitter, for example, when we're talking about the big concepts of it, it doesn't really make a lot of sense. But like locally, living in US, it kind of does to some degree. I guess it just tries to make sure that the customer has a good service, and it just gives an encouragement for the person performing the service, like even more of a reason to do well. Expectations, at least local in US, are not super high, right? In order to like, you know, meet the meet that customer good customer service type of like feeling. You don't have to go above and beyond. You know what I mean? It's just like, it's just a layer to make sure the person that's getting tipped is not just a complete unprofessional asshole. You know what I mean? Can it create some bad situations? Yes. I feel like those times, those situations, I don't know. to me they don't feel common, but maybe it's like very, very common if you're like actually doing like, you know, maybe if you just wait tables as a job, right? Maybe it happens constantly. When it comes to say this tip, the service was trash and savage like that. Yeah, exactly. Just might do it for free gold, honestly. This is one character screaming vindications. Little tip of McDonald's kick W. Yeah, like at McDonald's, tips are just it's tipping industry has definitely gotten out of control. Like tipping at McDonald's is like, whoa, hold on a second. That has never been a thing except for recently. Hold on. This is fast food. That was not expected. Tips were not expected at McDonald's. Or if you just buy normal stuff, right? Tips were not expected. Usually tip is expected if somebody's there to like wait in the table and offering a service and comes by to take your stuff, like when you're done with your food, right? To clean up or whatever, or to come by and get your refills for drinks. At McDonald's, like tips is just, that's a little much. That's a little much. Getting a pizza, 100% the delivery guy or delivery girl or whoever, right, gets a tip, 100%. I go to my favorite burger place or whatever, which I haven't been to in a while because everything's gotten expensive right now, but let's say I want to go inside and just chill or whatever. Yeah, if they're doing drinks and, you know, getting my stuff for me, all that, right? It's just, there's not a lot of expectation, but like at Mickey D's, tips, it's ridiculous. Or if you go to get tips at like a gas station, right? When you go pump your own gas, get all the stuff you want, all they do is check you do the checkout counter, which you don't even need to do. You can do it with a card at the gas station. But let's say you want to grab some stuff and they're like, hey, do you want a tip? I'm like, what have you done? Hold on, what am I tipping for? You just stood there and did my checkout. That's it. Like that. A couple of years ago, that was not expected, but now everything has like, hey, if you want to do a tip, you can. And it's like, no, there's some limitations, man. There's some limitations. I learned a while ago, a couple of years ago, where tips are acceptable, where tips are usually not acceptable. And that tipping industry has definitely got out of control. I get it, everybody's trying to make a little bit extra buck, but goddamn, dude, can we wait for the economy to turn around, and when everybody's oozing with money out of pockets, then we'll come back to that, right? Literally could do that a couple of years ago. It was very, very viable. The economy was really, really good. I went to some gourmet meal opening toy for me. Yeah, like I feel like properly. And I guess somebody could maybe argue against it too, right? Just because, you know, everything is getting more expensive. People at McDonald's are not getting paid more. So I guess you could argue there. But, I mean, a burger used to cost, like... You could get, like, so much money, so much food for $5 at a McDonald's. Now you need to spend at least 11 or more to get, like, a proper full meal. Drink, fries, burger. It's just... They brought back the 5 for 5 thing, or, like, a $5 biggie bag, or like a biggie bag thing that Wendy's does, but they have like version of McDonald's too. I don't even know if they're still doing it, but it was like, man, because it's just fast food. it's very, very simple and easy to put together. But yeah, tipping at McDonald's, like, I get it, everybody's gotta pay their bills and things are expensive, but yeah, that was not a common thing. That was only something that came into play a couple of years ago. It seems like a lot. Manner make it difficult to run these keys. Oblivion Hurricane. Yeah, if you're living and you're in the local area, that definitely is gonna affect stuff. Definitely is going to affect stuff. Where I'm at though, we're in North Carolina, so I'm kind of in that, not in the way of a hurricane, not literally in front of it, but like it's south of me. You could definitely feel the atmospheric pressure. Definitely could feel it at places. But yeah, man, I don't know. It's just. Yeah, tipping is an interesting topic. I feel like I've heard plenty of arguments against tipping, so it's not like... And I feel like those arguments make sense when you're talking on the macro scale, but just like locally, I feel like tipping kind of works. It's not the best system, but it does work. One thing I do hear is like a lot of people that are anti-tipping, they'll talk about, you know, how like, what if you just an asshole customer, you just want to get something and basically get it for free while making the poor waiter just waste their time or whatever. Yeah, those situations can happen. You don't really see them. Then again, maybe if you're somebody who works at like the waits tables, that's your job, maybe like happens so regularly, like literally daily, then it's like, okay, maybe that's a problem, but Have you seen Wendy's SpongeBob crossover? I have not, no. I haven't been to Wendy's in a good second, actually. I track it over me. I'm in Florida. The eye is tracking to go over me. Are you okay, Jonathan? Hold on. Now I need to know, Jonathan. Are you prepped for this thing? Because I've been in the eye of Hurricane Florence in NC. It literally, we were in the eye, and there was two. There was one that went us through it in the eye. We were perfectly fine. It was actually safer to be in the eye of it. And it's literally around you. But then there was another one that was bad. It was like south of us. Florence, so it really just hit us like upwards. Like it just kept smacking our cheeks. Like I feel like the wind is always like stronger when it goes up than if you're under it. But yeah, I've been through bad ones before more than once. I hope you're okay. Hope you guys are prepped and like bunkered down. Tell me you're good. Tell me you're good. You took all the precautions, all that. If you're tussling through it, would you guys like get out of there instantly? Tell me you're good. I need to know now. Holy. Yeah, this thing is gonna be. I'm fully shuttered up my house like a turtle. I have a badass. Yeah, let's go, dude. Let's go. House generator. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. We didn't do gens. When the power got knocked out for 5 days, we didn't have a gen. Definitely was a mistake. But that's awesome, man. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You guys are gonna be alright, man. You guys are gonna be alright. It's definitely not gonna be fun, but you guys are gonna be alright. Did you see there's a guy apparently in Florida? He's straight up Lieutenant something, Lieutenant Dan or something name. Somebody posted him on Twitter. This guy's literally gonna just wait out the hurricane on a little boat. He got a little boat. He's got his supplies. He's just gonna be out in the water. He's just gonna be out in the water. He's like, I'll be fine. That guy's nuts. People are betting whether he's gonna live or die now. It's actually messed up. Gotta worry, I'm a native Florida. Let's go, dude. 42 years. Yeah. Not handle this hurricanes. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. I hope you guys are safe either way, though. You know what I mean? You never know, so I hope you guys are alright. Hope everybody you know is gonna be okay and all that. But yeah, in NC we kind of have the same thing, right? It's just like when you live here long enough. I feel like I get a lot of you European homies in particular, like, yo, there's a hurricane going through. You guys are gonna be all right, especially if it's actually going through my area. It's like they're spooky, but like they're doable. Just if you don't, it's one thing when you live through, you know, live in the area where they happen pretty regularly. You know, they never can get bad, but a lot of people do live through them, just like literally hunker down in them. East coast of Florida. So by the time it hits me, it'll be like every 1 or 2, not even close enough to the coast, really worried about the storm surge. Fair enough. That's usually a pretty good spot to be in. Where we are in particular, I am kind of near the coast, but not like next to the beach or whatever. There's a bit of a distance out too, so it does help me on that front. Like, but yeah. But also, like, where I live, there's like a big wetlands area that just is a sponge. It soaks up so much water. So like flooding is not really that big of an issue where I live either. Specifically in that one spot. Like all around where I live in North Carolina, like it's all gonna get flooded. Usually when there's a hurricane, all of it around the roads flood. But like the one section by the beach, it's just like as long as you're not literally one of those houses on the beach, which good luck to everybody there, right? Every hurricane. But like the wetlands is just specifically really good at just absorbing so much water. It is wild how good it is. And before a CV slaps him in the head, like straight up like winds picking up cars or whatever. Those can happen, but this one is a pretty strong one. This one is definitely a pretty strong hurricane, but yeah. It's gonna be hard to take Bell, bro. But only ones that deserve it, so because they do their jobs. I'm pretty sure it's a direct transaction with the hooker, but who knows, right? Unless you mean another kind of tip. Brother's wife moved out of NC. They're in Charlotte now. Oh, okay. I don't really go into like details where I live, but Charlotte is closer. It's closer to the coast. If you know Myrtle Beach, I'm north of that, basically. If you know where Myrtle Beach is in South Carolina, I'm north of that. Yeah, without going into too many details. Both type of tip. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good though. Yeah, where we live, it's a lot of wetlands. It's actually surprisingly good. It's like around Raleigh area and like surrounding zones, that's where it gets flooded pretty badly. But yeah, there was a hurricane in NC recently too, wasn't there? Actually, in the the mountain area, Helene. I saw that whole thing is a disaster. It's like it's that would be pretty bad. In our defense, the height of bad weather is zero street flooding. Yeah, everybody got their own. Everybody. Oh, like UK in particular, like a heat wave can like absolutely just obliterate people in EU too. So it's like everybody's got their own thing, right? Everybody's got their own thing to deal with. To be fair, like we could be comparing like comparing hurricanes to heat waves and all these other things. Like we could definitely go start making it into a dick measured contest, but I don't really know if it's really worth it, honestly. Everybody's got their own thing to deal with. You know, California got fires. It's literally on fire 24/7. Or West Coast rather. East Coast got hurricanes all day. You guys got your own thing. And what's up, Jared? Hey, my guy. Lately in France, it's raining a lot. It's not that bad where I live, but some places are in trouble. Really? Yeah. Some places definitely are not like built for it though. You know, so like if it's not a common regular thing, like UK for example, where the meme is it rains all the time. Like a place needs to be built for that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Like where I live, it's built. It could just rain little 24/7 and we'll be fine. Wouldn't notice a thing. It's annoying, but like you probably get good sleep. But honestly, when it rains outside, that's probably the best time I get any sleep, man. It's actually wild. All right, well, boys, it's 8. I got a raid in like 30. I got a lot of stuff I gotta do. I got dinner to eat. I got a birthday cake to enjoy. So tomorrow I'm not streaming. I'm just chilling. Maybe tomorrow I'll do some PTR stuff in my free time, but I'm not chilling. I'm not streaming. I am chilling. I'm not streaming. I'm getting confused. I'll see you guys Friday though for Firefall Windows. Yeah, happy birthday. Thanks so much, man. I appreciate you. You guys have a wonderful one. If you're in Florida like Jonathan, stay safe. Yeah. Stay safe, and let me know once it's passed over you, Jonathan. Yeah, write something in Discord or hit me up in a BNet or something, man. Yeah, that'd be good. I'd be appreciate you, man. Have a good one. You guys have a good one too, man. I'll catch you guys all Friday for them 5-1 duels. Yeah, hopefully we'll have a lot of fun. Hopefully the Cracker will come back in. I'm excited to see what the class buffs and changes and nerfs and stuff are gonna feel like. I'm wondering where the holy DKs are gonna be because they took a pretty seriously decent nerf there too. Warriors also got some new stuff as well. Not a lot of survivability things. I would like to see more survivability changes. But yeah, I'll catch you guys all next time. Alrighty? Peace.